Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to my life. Welcome to Yoyo's life. Come on in. Let's have a conversation. Yes. For some reason, I did not schedule this one out. So come on in if you're still online. And I'm coming a bit late, 52 minutes late on today's live stream. Once again, guys, welcome to my live stream. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Oyoyo, and you're welcome to my live. Okay. All right. We have a lot to chit chat on this evening. If you're online, come on in. Come on in. Let's discuss the latest going on online. Let's have this evening conversation. Come on in. Come on in, guys. Come on in. All right. So, welcome once again to my live stream. Thank you all for joining me today. My name remains Oyoyo. And this evening, we are talking about Korra Obidi's message to her followers. Yeah. So, Korra Obidi took to her Facebook page to kind of warn her followers about her 4th of July outfit because she wore a red bikini. And red is one of the American flags color, red, blue, and white. Okay, so she wore red bikini, and they went for, I think they went for pool party or something like that. I don't know precisely. And a lot of people came for her on her page in the comment section. A lot of people came on Instagram attacking Korra, telling her to go cover up, wear clothes, da 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 da. Guys, I have my questions to ask. So let me know also what you're thinking. What do you think about Korra Obidi's warning to her followers? Because she was very specific. I need to get a chair so I can stretch my leg. All right. What do you guys think? I'm a lot more relaxed now. What do you guys think about Korra Obidi's um, outfit on 4th of July? 4th of July, I'm still trying to recover from 4th of July event because it rained in my state from morning at about 10 or no, at about 9:30 started raining all the way to 6:30 p.m. Around 7 or 7:20 it stopped raining. So it was a stressful one, having to barbecue outside and all of that. Though it wasn't a very strong rain, but we still had 4th of July. It still dried up in the evening. We still had our fireworks, okay? And the color for 4th of July is usually red. Some people wear God bless America, blue. Some people wear white and all of that. So Cora chose to wear red bikini, and as usual, her was going on with the red bikini. And people came for her in the comment section. Those that were expecting her by now, she should have started covering up, start wearing clothes, start being classy, start dressing up, and all of that. They came for Cora in the comment section, and she has something to tell her followers. Let me see if I can pull it up real quickly so that we can all, have this conversation, with the back knowledge about what is going on. All right, let me see if I find it. All right, I got the post here. So Korra Obidi says at the time she made the post, she was feeling blessed in Los Angeles, California. So she said, do you find yourself waiting for a change? You followed me to try to change me daily with your mean comment about how I dance or dress or fed my kids or sing or feed my kids, I'm sorry, or sing. Do you want me to be classier, covered, reserved, different from what you see now? Take this as your official warning. She did not miss word. Official warning to unfollow me right about now. That's what Cora said. I would like to tell you why. I found me. I love me for who I have become. My wounds are healing into beautiful art like scars, and I'm obsessed. Unfollow me instead of bullying, harassing, making snide comments, and taunting me. Unfollow for your mental health today. As for my lovers, chorus lovers, you are the only reason why I'm still on this blue app. You know how I feel about you. So, guys, what is your take about that? Did the one in go right well? Is it well suited? Is it well suited? What is your own take about Korra's outfit? And what is your take about the warning she gave to her followers? Is it right about now? Is it at the right time? What is your own take? I need to hear from you in the comment section. And I think, to be honest with you, I think that statement should go a long way, because some people don't like what you do in your on your page, on your channel, but they will come to tell you how you should do it. I've received a lot of those comments on my page here on YouTube, on Facebook. I've received some of those comments simply because you're saying what you see, what you have facts to back on. You're saying your opinion, you're expressing yourself, you're creating awareness, you're making all of us to learn something from what has happened to people. Some people will still come to my comment section to leave their opinions, which sometimes, you understand, is not in line with what you even discuss in a live stream. So I will tell you my opinion. But first of all, let me welcome all of you. Gloria Jones, hi for joining me this evening. Thank you all for coming. The Gary Hotties, thank you for coming. Aisha, thank you for being here. So she's a grown woman at the end of the day. Exactly. She's a grown woman. I can see people are beginning to understand that. Let them get a life. Bam. So she should dress like a nun at a pool party. Gloria, I just made Nigerian soup. I had one of the best dinner this evening. It's just 6 p.m. my time, but guys, I'm fully loaded. So, and it was very spicy. You know, African food can be very spicy. I've been drinking water. So don't let me choke with laughter. Okay, Gloria said, so she should have dressed like a nun at a pool party. Good answer, right? I like that. No, not a nun. She should wear hijab. I think that's what they uncover fully, right? Yeah. But anyway, let me continue to read comment because I just wanted us to relax the evening away and have authentic discussion. So, Katori, thank you for joining me today. Mama, give me more water, please. Water, please. Water. Katuri said, well, it's because the other people, I'm not a Korean and the United States of America native full blood, okay, Cherokee, and I am her number one fan. She's a celebrity and she dressed. Okay. All right. I want to hear what my audience are saying. I want to hear what my subscribers are saying. There are some comments I got today. My subscribers came and, oh, yo, block. Guess what? Blocking is even taking more energy to do. Guess what? Such of those comments, you just delete, eh? And not only are you deleting, you block them forever. So thank you guys for all the comments. I see you guys, okay? Nana said, hi, yo. How is he bear you? I'll bear you. I don't understand. The English is not given. It's not given. Are you saying how bear? I don't get it, okay? I don't get it. Maybe you should rewrite what you wrote so I can be able to get you. All right. Mr. Justin has made democracy of the United States. Why he has done to our celebrity. Okay. let's keep this going. That's probably why she doesn't pay attention to me, because of him. Okay. When people talk about it, they make that theirs and say she is a celebrity of Hollywood. She's a celebrity, but nobody else would be that. Okay. All right, let's keep going. There is a lot of address. There is a lot of, will I say, dresses, or a lot of address. That's what you do, but it's not making sense. The same way in everyday, but they are not celebrity. All right. Sorry, I meant how are you? Okay. All right, so let me go back and read what you're saying. How are you? The write up is not for her fans, but for her haters and trolls who come to her page to spew rubbish and judge her. Exactly. All right, so let's see. Let's see. Okay. There is a lot. Okay, I've read that one. Okay. I believe she meant to say, how are you? Okay, okay, okay. So, guys, I'm glad you guys are coming with this energy because you know what? Some people expect that by the time they finish talking about Korra, demonetizing her page, making her feel miserable, that she run inside the house like an African girl that she is. Okay. But the thing is this, Korra has understood her state. I was on a live stream this morning. I got a call from California about somebody in distress. Okay. And I was I think it took me about 5 minutes or less than that to talk to that person, trying to pacify the person. People don't know what life is in California. You don't. Until you walk the street, you understand. And again, this is summer. Most of these women cursing out Korra in the comment section. If you go to their homes, their young girls are wearing bomb shorts. Trust me. When I mean bomb short, and they can't even control their young children. When I mean young children from 14 to 18, 19, they can't control their children. But they want to control a grown woman that is in her 30s. They've been doing this thing for 2 years, thinking by 2024 would have caged Korra. Korra has found herself. I'm happy the way she said it. Sorry, guys. I need to laugh, please. Let me read it again because it's a good thing she addressed this so that people will stop taunting her. She's not going to change. Entertainment Daily said this in 2 years ago that Korra is not going to change. That Korra might start changing when she's in her 70s. So if yes, I was arguing with her, say it's not possible. That I know by the time her kids are a little bit grown, that she might change because of her kids. She said, oh, you don't get it. Korra discovered she has embraced her body. And for a woman who has embraced her body, she's not going to change. This conversation was done 2 years ago. Entertainment Daily was the one that said those things. I think it was on my live stream or her live stream. We were arguing this. I said, no, by the time her kids are like teenagers, that Korra will change. But I am happy that Korra made it official statement. Let's read it once again for those coming here to bash Korra. Get ready. This lady is not changing. Is it that you get used to seeing her that way or you get away from her page? Unfollow. The button is very easy to unfollow. It doesn't cost you anything. You wouldn't even know when you're unfollowed. So understand the message and run with it. Take it home. She said, do you find yourself waiting for a change? Do you follow me, try to change me daily? With your mean comments about how I dance or dress, how I feed my kids or sing, do you want me to be classier, covered, reserved, different from what you see now? Take this as your official warning to unfollow me now. She didn't say think about unfollowing me. She said unfollow me now. I like to tell you why. I found me. I love me for who I have become. My wounds are healing into beautiful acts like scars, and I'm obsessed. See, that state where Korra lives is the best state that fits her. Her persona, everything about her. People are talking, wah, 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 wah. Just walk any street in the US right now, any street. You will see them on bomb shots. So this is the time people go, even the men, they walk the street without shirts on. Some of them claim they are getting tan. Some of them claim it's the weather. So what will you tell a man that is walking, you're driving the street and the man is walking with only shorts? Will you stop your car and tell him, go inside and wear dress up? You don't, because it's none of your business. It's none of your business. Beeswax is none of your business. So I am happy that Korra is making it official so that people will know that she's not willing to change. And this goes a long way to justify what Entertainment Daily said 2 years ago. So yo, see, Korra isn't going to change. We even did a bet. I told her that by the time her kids are grown, maybe she might change. She said no. But it's now official. Korra has said it. If you're expecting a change, get the heck out of her page. Unfollow her right now. Because that lady is not slowing down. And the last time I checked, she's a grown woman. I'm not paying her bills. I'm not the one that drives her to where she goes. So she's still sane enough to know her route and not to get into accidents. She pays her taxes. She pays her bill. Who are you to dictate how she dresses? Do you think she approves how you dress? If we now start checkmating how we dress and all of that, do you think she will approve how we dress? She has passed this message. So if you have ears here, let me read what my people are saying here, okay? All right, I believe okay. Hi, Miriam. It's me, empty. Oh, hi, beautiful. I am here on the blue app. All right, thank you so much, beautiful. Thank you for joining me, empty. Hey! She's not a Jew. Kids are very right to wear what she wants to wear for her music video. No, Catherine. For her music video, they should expect her to wear what? To wear maxi for her music video. At least it will help them stop talking, right? Silly people. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Gloria. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you. Thank you, beautiful. I do appreciate. All right, Catherine said, the one that is not celebrating the sit down and be quiet and talk and stop talking and go get some clothes on and not rap. Exactly. They should get clothes on. I'm going to skip this video. I don't like the talking about how you dress. I know. I know. I know. But the thing is this, she's a grown woman. We cannot tell, you don't tell me how I dress, do you? All of you here. Have you said, oh, I don't like what you're wearing, wear this. Since you can't tell me what I cannot tell you what you wear. I can't live in my home and direct you how you live in your own home. I can't tell you how to clean your house, how to take care of your children, how to run your shows, how to pay your bills. Why should I tell you how to dress? If you don't like it, Korra made it official. Unfollow right now. She didn't even say come back tomorrow and unfollow. She said right now, unfollow me. Period. Save yourself from high blood pressure. Save yourself from, from depression. Unfollow. She made it official. All right, these people are saying God is with Korra than any of these people who claim they are more close to God because of their long clothes covering. They think they own her because she's an African. Hey, Aisha, you know how they want you to behave because you're African. But most of these people saying these things, if you go to their phone and see what they watch, if you see the kind of app they done, some kind of apps and fan pages they visit. There was a time I was watching a baby shower. It was just females. We are all in the baby shower. They were asking themselves questions. It was on YouTube. They were asking themselves questions what they watched. It was like tell it all kind of baby shower. That's how they were saying how all of them are watching P. All of the women there. I was like, whoo, are you serious? That's what they feed their eyes. But because they do it in behind closed doors, nobody knows what they are doing. They will come out and be Jesus baby, and then you think they are all holier than Mary. They are assistant Jesus and deputy God. Because they do all of those in the outside, when they get in their private space, if you see what they feed their eyes, you'll be shocked. Just like I was very shocked after watching that baby shower. I say, wow. Even the unmarried girls there, the married women there, they all have one or two sites that they visit. Judgment should be left for God, though. I am very serious on this. And the Bible said it all. Thou shalt not judge. Leave judgment unto God. Because if we start judging each other, I've said it a number of times here. If you think your life is so perfect, let's take an history of each other's life, the kind of cobwebs you see in the closet, you'll be shocked. And I've said this several times, before you cast a stone, just like Jesus asked the disciples and people that gathered, that they wanted to stone the woman for whatever it. She said, if you think you're without sin, cast the first stone. Who casted the stone? Answer the question in the comment section. Did anybody leave the stone anymore? Anyway. 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 When they talk about 178, that they are talking about all these celebrities. Okay, I'm disappointed in the people in the United States, knowing they know how they do when they do their music videos. Okay, if they want to go to YouTube Music, they will know the truth about her. Exactly. I'm wearing my headdress as native, and I was put down, and I was going to pew while we are not put down by Caucasian people like Justin. Okay. Hollywood is about celebrities out on the street. That's what you're going to find. The judge knows, the police knows it. All right. So, oh my goodness, I have a lot of comments to read. A lot of comments. Okay, Miriam is in New York. Miriam said, New York in summer, I live in short dresses, beach wear, so I know exactly what Korra is saying. No, no, no. They will not get it. They will not get it. During summer, I call summer period when America go naked. That's how I call summer. That's what I call summer. And I have a friend who lives in Brazil. When we talk about Cora's dress, the two of us having that conversation, she was like, that is nothing, no. That Cora at least wears clothes. That's what the girls, and she's a Nigerian. She said at least Cora wears something. That in Brazil, they will walk without the boobs covered. Some will walk with tongues on the streets in Brazil. So I was like, are you serious? She said, at least Cora wears something, right? But come to Brazil. All of these people talking about the dress, they should come and live just one day in Brazil. They will pack and go. I said, are you serious? She said, okay, one day she was at the beach, so we are doing video call. She said, okay, look down. We are walking down. The beach is just very close to their home. So she was walking down her street with her husband. We are having a conversation on the phone. Do you know what she did? Her street, so she hasn't even gotten to the beach. She just turned around for me to see the people in the street. I say, are you kidding me? She said, I haven't seen anything. They don't wear clothes in Brazil. I said, ooh, really? Because if you know Brazil is like a tropics. It's very warm in Brazil. So I said, oh, in that case, Cora dresses. I said, Cora at least wears something to cover her lower part and her upper part. In some cases in Brazil, they don't even wear anything to cover the upper part. So what would those kind of people now do? Those kind of assistant Jesus. But you know what I like about the comment? At least people, if you come to her page tomorrow, you know she has categorically told you she's not ready to change. If you're here to see her change, to see her classy, to see her covered, to see her reserved, that means you've come to a wrong page. That you should unfollow her that moment. At this point, she's tired of having it for people. She is tired. She is tired. Some people will say, yeah, after all, that's how she dresses all the time. It's not just because it was the pool parties, not because of 4th of July. Come to America right now. Maybe you understand what is going on during summer. Even young children, little kids. I went for a birthday party and a woman came with her toddlers. They should be about 3 years old or thereabouts. And she wore them lovely. I will tell you, I really love the outfit. But will I have worn that to my daughter? Maybe no. She wore them very short, shorts. Kind of. I said, wow, but they really look good. I think they were twins or their age gap was very close to each other. They look so good on it. I was like, wow. Wow. So tell me, a child at that age that started dressing like that, is it now when she becomes an adult, you tell her go cover up? It will be very difficult because all her life that's what she's used to. So before you condemn people, go to Korra's page. She has told you. If you don't like what you see, please unfollow her. Stop disturbing her peace. Stop making her to change. Stop praying. Stop wishing. And she's not going to be covered. She's not going to be reserved. She's not going to be classier. That she has found herself. And when a woman finds herself, whatever you say will not hold waters. All right, let me read more comments. Tina Turner was a celebrity and she never changed and she looked how old she was. And look how old she was. Yeah, that is true. She remained the same image she created for herself. Even in the heat, she's carrying her hair. Even her lifestyle, her stage performance outfit are differently Tina Turner. When you see her on stage, you will know. All right. Um, you wear three-piece suit and a man will still want you. Exactly. So the thing is, okay, let me read. Brazil, everything is outside. Exactly. That's what the thing is. This most of these people that are condemning Korra is either they don't have the body to wear what she's wearing. That's what I'm beginning to think, or they cannot afford to dress like her because it takes courage for a woman to be very proud of her body, to exhibit it. Okay, it takes special courage. You have to psych yourself. Yeah, if I come out with it, body shame me, say this, with this, say that. By the time you finish doing all of those thinking and processing, you run back inside your house because you don't want somebody to say, oh my God, see her legs. You don't want somebody to say anything negative. But Korra has embraced herself by what she said. She said, this is me. I found myself. I love myself. I'm obsessed. So if you don't like what you're seeing on her page, she has officially warned you. She warned you to stop following her, to stop leaving nasty comment for her. Leave her alone. And there is this thing I know about social media. If you don't like somebody, you don't have to watch that person. You don't have to click. The moment you watch and watch again and watch again, the moment you come on that platform, they are going to suggest that person's video to you. So if you don't like Korra, sincerely speaking, stop watching her. That's what it will save you some high blood pressure. Because when she was married, her husband gave her a check mark. How you dress is how they dress on Hollywood in Hollywood. It's nobody's business. I approved this message. This is an election year, so I think I should be using that. Mr. Korra Obidi gave his stamp and approved Korra's dressing. It was never the dressing that was the problem, it was the money. So for all of you coming to tell her dress up, wear up, cover up, everybody cannot cover up. Everybody cannot dress the same. That is just the truth. Maybe next time I will come here. I will come here looking like what? Maybe an African village woman. So that you guys can understand how we dress with my kofogele and all of that. Imagine if I start dressing like that, wearing kofogole, the kind of inconvenience I will go through. Anyway, let me hear what my audience are saying because we are just here to, to hear your opinion about what you guys think about Korra's comment. She said, if you don't like it, unfollow me. And it's that simple. So let's see. If you tell them how to dress around their home, they wouldn't like it. There was something somebody shared. I think it was Keeping It Real that shared that. She shared a woman, and I don't know that lady, but I think she's also a content creator. She was on a bikini. Maybe she was modeling her bikini, modeling someone's bikini. And boy, oh boy, she said a mother of three. That woman looks good for a mother of three. Honestly, well toned, well toned. Everything, the curves are there, flat stomach. She does look good. She looks good for a mother of three. So let me read what my audience are talking about today. Miriam said, I have been to Brazil and it's exactly what your friend described. Honestly, Miriam, sometimes when they say go about this Korra's outfit and Korra's dressing and all of that, I will laugh because some of these things that these people, let me give you an example. If you guys recall, about a week ago, I made a video about wealthy white couple, okay, that got black kids, black children as slaves. I'm not even sure if I shared my live stream. Guys, share this live stream for me. Come on. Let's do better. Share the live stream. Share, share, share. Like the live stream. I'm not sure I shared myself. Okay. Like the live stream. Share. Like. Where am I? Let me even share myself out. So, guys, share, share, share. And let's have people here. Okay, let me share myself out because I really need to hear you guys' opinion. Okay, I need to know what you guys are thinking about Korra Obidi's comment. Do you guys think it's deserving? Do you guys think she's going too far? Do you guys think they should leave her alone? I want to hear it all. Let me know what you're thinking in the comment section. Please, guys, share this video. Share, 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 share. And like. Okay. Like the video, give me a thumbs up, okay? All right, where did I stop? Hello, Spicy D. Thank you for joining today. Hello, Cheryl. Thank you for joining. Monica Davis, thank you for being here. Let's see. Korra is generous. No, Korra is gorgeous, okay? Korra is gorgeous. She has the body to wear whatever she wants to wear. I am older than Korra and I wear whatever I want to I want, plus I live in the state. That is constantly humid. So you see, people are of the opinion she's old enough and she has a very gorgeous body. She can wear what she wants to wear. I think most of the people that are maybe because they can't rock it, maybe that's why, because their body can't accommodate that, because they are not proud of their body. Maybe, something is hooking somewhere. Okay. Maybe that's why they are after Korra's outfit. I don't know. This woman has officially told everybody, if you're expecting me to change, you're making a big mistake because I am not going to change. This is me. I found myself. I've embraced myself. I love myself. I'm obsessed with myself. If you don't like me, do what? Unfollow me. Do. Guys, give me 1 second, please. Sorry about that, guys. So let me read what the audience are saying. Lenora, thank you for joining today. I said, I love Korra, but she should still listen to advice a little. She's getting older, so doesn't need to bend forward towards the camera on her live with her chest open. Is a bit too much. Let's be honest. Yeah, I think she's beginning to get that one because I've seen her on several occasions put her hand like this. I think she's getting it because sometimes you might not even know. It's after you've made the video, you now, oh my goodness, this is not looking good or good. This log. I love your opinion. I say it. I love your opinion. The thing is that Korra made an official statement on her page telling people, this is me. This is how I want to be. This is how I want to go. If you don't like what you're seeing on my page, please unfollow. So I'm happy you're expressing your opinion. She's getting older, doesn't need to bend forward towards the camera on her life because of her chest. That is a good advice. I really like that. And most people that are very conscious, they will just place their hands on the chest so that you don't get to see it all. I like that. Hey, Marcia, thank you so much for becoming a member of Oyoyo Sword on YouTube. Thank you, thank you. Shout out to you, beautiful. How are you doing today? So today we are talking about Korra's official statement to her followers, warning them to stay clear, to stay off, to unfollow her if they don't like what they are saying. What do you have to say about that? I want to know what my audience are thinking. All right. They also got places called nudist camp, and that is far. That is for women and children and men. And I don't talk about. There is this drama on the, I don't know which channel. There is a drama, they call them, is it the naked people? I refused to watch that because it was boring the first time I clicked. But there is a drama like that, naked people. I don't think they wear clothes. I don't know what it's all about, but it's on TV. It's on satellite TV in America. Naked people. So they wonder about the bush or whatever they do. They are just living well, I say, like in the olden days before clothes started happening. So, and also, my friends said they have a lot of nudist video beaches. They do in some countries. So, I mean, the world has changed. So, let's keep going. I say, she can do what she wants, but unfortunately, she must accept she will get clap back. If she's okay with that, then she can continue, but she shouldn't complain at it. She shouldn't complain as it will always happen. Definitely people will have opinion. Okay. Everybody can't just buy what you're selling. Some people will dislike it, some people will like it. It's given. But she came out to tell them, if you don't like it, unfollow me. That's what she said. So I love your opinion. I say it. You can go to her page. You are going to be a celebrity pack. Okay, let's see. I wish what I would say something. I wish what I would say something about what I'm wearing. I'm wearing Daisy look short and okay, okay. Let me just leave that one. We don't have the right to impose our beliefs on Korra just because we are supporters. Absolutely. I like that. I like that. Yeah. For the fact that you're a supporter, you're a fan, you're a follower, does not give you the right to dictate how the other person, dresses or how she eats or how she sings or how she dances. It's their lives. And yeah, we should as well mind our good business, right? I love it. They should leave her alone. I used to and still dress similar to Cora, but the way I raise my daughters is to embrace their body and know themselves. Oh, that is good to know. So, you see, guys, we are sharing opinion. We are all sharing opinion to know what we all think about Cora's outfit, Cora's dressing. So that's what we are doing here. And also, what we think about that statement. And that statement came after the 4th of July. What she wore on 4th of July, she wore a bikini. I think they went for 4th of July pool party. And maybe somebody said in the comment section here that maybe they were expecting her to dress like a nun to a pool party, which is laughable, okay? All right. Cora can still show her body without letting too much hang out. She can wear skin tight or body confidence dresses without showing right between her chest, and chest area. She has some pervert out there. For if only the people on social media are adults, I would say that wouldn't be a problem. But we all know that children are also on internet. I was on a live stream and one girl said that she came into the live stream and it was the live stream that talked about families and marriages. So she came, she said she's so down, she's so depressed. So the host started asking her, "How old are you?" She said she's 16. The host said, "Oh, I'm sorry, you came to a long live stream. Is your mommy home?" She said she lives with her mom. He said, "Okay, maybe you need to go talk to somebody right now if you're not feeling right." So we know we have young people also on the internet. So I can understand what you're saying. I say it. All right. It was not about her dressing, it was about the money from the get go. That's why he went and got her because he stalked her. That's why he gets this. His women, he stalked them first. Ooh, that means he knew him. He knew her when she was in Nigeria. Ooh. All right. So, my beautiful audience, please like this live stream for me. Like, share, share, share. Invite your friends. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel on YouTube, do me well by subscribing to my channel. And if you haven't followed me on Facebook, what are you waiting for? It's free. It doesn't cost anything to follow. So follow me, subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notification bell so whenever I go live, you'll be able to get notification. And again, on YouTube, my membership is on. You can join my membership if you like what we are doing here to support me. All right. Aisha is asking a question. Let's see. Aisha said, the question is, why are they following her even when they don't know they don't like what she wears? That's a good question. You know, if you click on a page or on Facebook and you don't like what they do, first of all, you're not going to subscribe, right? And if you don't like it, Facebook, you can actually block that page so that you don't get to see anything they're posting. She said it. If you don't like what you see here, unfollow me. It's that simple. If you don't like me, unfollow me. There are people out there waiting for her to change, waiting for her to start covering up. She's not going to be classy. She's not going to cover up. And, it goes to show, prove what my friend said, rather. It goes to prove. I had this conversation 2 years ago with Entertainment Daily. I told Entertainment Daily by the time her kids are teenagers, she most likely will start dressing differently. Entertainment Daily told me no, that what she has seen from Korra, her type will not change. That this is a woman that have come to embrace her body, that she's not going to change. So when I read this comment on her page, I couldn't believe it. I said, okay, it's now official that this is Korra moving forward. So it's either you look and pass, or you don't look at all. It's either you watch or you don't watch at all and go your way. You can unfollow, you can block, you can even go out of social media entirely so that no platform will suggest her to you when you're not on social media. All right. Katuri said, I'm glad she's standing up telling these people, and he got to watch her. You're going to watch her because she's a celebrity and nothing else. Yeah, they're going to watch her, but the thing is, she has made her statement clear and loud. And if you like it, fine, you respect that. If you don't like it, you keep trolling her. But definitely, she said she's not going to change. I was thinking 2 years ago with Entertainment Daily, we are going back and forth with that conversation. Sorry, guys. Bye, Daddy. sorry, I forgot to turn on my camera. It took me unawares. Okay. All right. Daddy, have a good one. Bye. And drive carefully. All right. So, people like Korra. She's very talented. Guys, give me one. Sorry, guys. Okay, I say it's a people like Korra. She's very talented, multi-talented. That doesn't mean that they all like seeing so much exposure. The talent and exposure, two different things. Exactly, two different things. I completely understand what you're saying. I said, I completely understand what you're saying. I completely agree with you on that. Yes. People might like her because of her talent, but they don't want to see everything out there, and that is true. I remember I can't remember who I had the conversation with. I was trying to say, okay, how about Cardi B? Cardi B, twerks, and her songs are purely for adult entertainment. Cardi B songs is not something a child should listen to. If you listen to Cardi B songs, and if you have a child walking, you have to turn off the phone or turn off the music. But am so what the person told me, that Cardi B sings for a certain group of people. So children can't get to see her videos. And I said, well, how about stream app, like music apps? iPhone, iMusic, YouTube Music, they can easily get to listen to the music. So the person said that before your child start going to iMusic, must have gotten to a certain age to be able to have. So is a no. I didn't win that conversation. I didn't win that case. Can you give me ice block? It's becoming hot here. It's a conversation I never won. So I understand. She's only 33 years old. Yes, she is. That's true. Now, wow, mommy, this is oppressing. Oh, mommy God, when? I don't understand, Joe. Okay, Joe, I got you. I got you. Can you give me some ice in that water, please? And once you're done, I need you be gone. Sorry, guys, it's getting warmer here. So I need to get some ice. Like up my video now, people of God. What is going on today? Like, share, 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 share. All right. Cheryl said, I don't get it. Why follow her if her dressing offends you? Then the problem is not Korra, it's the miserable judgment throws. You have every right to say what you're saying, my sis. You have every right. Yeah. If you don't like her, unfollow her. And that's what Korra said. Okay. You're not old until you hit 50. Really? Okay. Okay, so let's see. What else? What else? I don't see what she wears. I just see her as a beautiful soul created by God. Aisha, I wish the world is filled with the likes of you. It would have been a better place. But unfortunately, the world is not a better place. I really wish that the world, let me even say that 60% of the world population is people like you. It would have been a better place. But unfortunately, it's not a better place because we have people with weird vision, people with, anyway, let me. A woman go topless in Florida on the beach. Yeah, it happens all the time. It happens all the time. My Facebook is not opening, so I say, make I catch up here. All right, Joe. Okay. Okay. All right. Hi, Liz. Thank you for joining me again. Thank you for coming this evening. We are just talking about the Korra statement on her page on Facebook. Korra said, wrote an official statement warning people that if they don't like what she wears, they should leave her page. All right, guys, sorry about that. To the one that came towards me, a lot of people over here in the United States are from Nigeria and they do rap, they play music, they are into movies, and they will dress the way they want to dress. Yeah, the thing is this, my take on this, like I keep saying here, I cannot, so far you're law abiding resident or citizen, so far you're not a bad parent, you don't lack the morals in terms of raising your children. But for Korra, I look at Korra as an artist. And based on that, I don't judge her because I look at her as an artist. And as an artist, there is something, this is her signature. I think it was Katuri that said here, we should remember Tina Turner. Tina Turner had a signature and she maintained that. Is it her big afro hair or her stage outfit? She maintained that. Some people who create that brand, it becomes them. And whenever you see them, that's what you want to see. When you don't see that on them, you might not recognize them. Some people recognize them based on the kind of persona they've created for themselves. And that is the life of an artist. Okay, that is the life of an artist. The other day, Cora was saying, I love United States of America. This is the best place for me to live. This is the best place for me to be what I want to be, dressed the way I want to dress without a lot of people judging me. Though she's being judged online, but in the street, if she's walking the street, most people will not care because she won't be the only one that dressed like her walking the streets. That's what people don't understand. She might be walking the street, there are 10 of them looking alike. 10 of them looking at. So how many people will you judge? But Facebook and social media is very easy for us to be mighty judges. It's very easy for us to be assistant Jesus because what? Nobody's seeing us when we type those bad comments. We are keyboard warriors. Nobody knows what you look like, why you're saying what you're saying. And most times, the way we reply to comments or write comment is based on our emotion at the moment. The person that is typing might be going through some miserable things in her life at the time they are typing. So they are using the opportunity to vent their anger. Wow, who am I having here? Kim Baycock. Where's MTA? MTA, your Kim is here. Let me hear what Kim has to say. Hi, first time here, heard your what to watch. Kim, what do you have to tell us about the warning Korra gave on her page? What do you have to say? Sincerely speaking, hello Kim, welcome, welcome. I've talked about Kim Baker a lot on my channel here. MT, if you're still here, MT, are you still here? Kim is here as well. So you guys should say hi. So I love the fact that Korra came to make that statement. Let's see if it will reduce the number of people trolling her. Let's see if it's going to reduce the number of hateful comments she gets. Let's see if that will help. Because now they will understand. Okay, now they will understand that Korra is not going to change. This is the person she has created. She has created this appearance for herself, and she's not ready to be classy. She's not ready to cover up, to be reserved. If you don't like what you're seeing on her page, please take a walk and don't look back when you're walking away. Unfollow her, block her. She doesn't need you to come there and be leaving nasty comments for her. That's Korra talking. All right. I didn't hear it too. I haven't been in the line, okay, live since this morning. What was she? No, no, no. It was her 4th of July outfit. She wore red bikini and they pounced on her as usual. Go get covered. Go wear clothes. Go do this, do that. So she made her Facebook page warning people, if you don't like what you're saying, go away. So, all right, let me read more comment. He won't stop you from Tana, the dating site, if you're I don't get that. Oh, okay. Okay, Liz is saying sorry. Until Kim and Meg volunteer to help Cora as a witness, I'll reserve my opinion. Kim is willing to testify, sincerely. She's willing to, that's what MTA tells me all the time. She's willing to, give the material she has to support the case. So I don't think that's a problem. Okay, see, Kim already replied, Liz, I have offered to be a witness, so has Meg. Oh, woo! That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Good evening. The trolls will definitely reduce because most of them make money out of her. I really pray they will reduce, but unfortunately, they are not going to reduce. Let me tell you why. If they stop talking about Korra, most of them will be out of business on Facebook. And if they start saying positive things about life in general, all those people following them, they will leave them. Let's take, for example, from the day Mr. Korra Obidi went to Renee's page on that live stream till now, he lost 2,000 followers. Mr. Korra Obidi lost 2,000 followers. You know why? People are beginning to see him for who he is. And that's why they are leaving. And they're not living in maybe 50, they are living in thousands. So if they stop hating on Korra, they are not going to get anybody to watch them. The only reason why they are getting, especially Madam Longmouth, the reason why they are getting those high views is because they are always talking about Korra. And those they are feeding are the people that dislike Korra. So they are not going to change. I really hope they will stop going to Korra's page, because how many people are you going to block? If you're telling Korra, block, how many will she block? She has millions of people watching her. How many will she block? So I like the fact that she put out that statement. If you don't like what you're saying, unfollow me right now. That is what Korra is telling her audience. All right, let me read more. On that, she can dress however she wants. People will dress like her all over. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Kim. People, this is summer. People wear worst things right now is summer. So anybody saying, I just say, take a leave your country, come to America during summer. You understand that if people on the streets will not judge her, because you know why? There might be 10 of them walking the street dressed the same way. But people behind the keyboard warriors, where you don't see their faces, they are the ones typing all of those. And if you check their personal lives and families, their little daughters are wearing worse things than what Korra wear. That is a fact. If you check their personal lives, and if you check most of those people being a deputy Jesus, assistant God, being holier than Mary, right? If you check their gadgets, their phones, their laptop, their tablets, the site they visit is worse than what Korra wears, in the public. So remember, when you go on judging people, remember that the person that owns the life is that divinity, God. If he should estray your life, are we going to see cobwebs in your cupboard? Are we going to see cockroaches in your home? So before you judge Korra, this is an adult, a full-grown woman, 33 years of age, telling you, if you don't like what you're seeing, take a walk and don't look back. Unfollow. You can block me. Let those that love me continue to watch me. And I'm happy she put out that statement so that people will stop judging her, if only they can. Let them know this lady is not going to change. This lady is not in a hurry to please anybody. She just told everybody, I just discovered myself. I love myself. I'm obsessed. So you can imagine that. She's not turning back. So if you think your hateful statement is going to make her change, think again. Think again. All right, let's go on. A lot of that goes on her page and hates that is Mr. Korra Obidi's followers. Okay, look at my page here. Some people will come here to tell me that I should stop using Mr. Korra Obidi to make reference to their master. You come to my page, you tell me how to address somebody I want to address. Mr. Korra Obidi, or maybe I should start calling him Mr. Complainant or Mr. Complainer in Chief. Because I can use that. I don't want to call his name. I don't want to. But they want you to do that. They will come and dictate to you how to do things. I told them, it's very simple. You're already on YouTube. What you need to do at the right side of your phone, click create. When you click to create a content, then you can address your master with the name that is suitable for you. But as far as I'm concerned, Mr. Korra Obidi is a perfect name for him. And don't let me make it worse. And that is human nature. They will always have opinion. I say it said, Korra must, guys, all right. I say it's a Korra must get a brand manager and work out what she's aiming for. She can sing, dance, and act. Like, let her take advice from me. I would go skin tight, but cover your chest. Small, I beg. Oh, I say it is Korra's big fan, oh, sincerely. And to be honest with you, I completely agree with what you're saying. I say it skin tight, but on another level, not in this summer. It is hot. I just told my daughter to turn on air condition. It is hot. And I live in a very cold state. That's why we are not even getting this kind of heat. The temperature right now in my state is 77 degrees. If you hit Arizona, it's in the hundreds. If you go to Houston, in the hundreds. California, 90 something. So the weather is hot. So to even say suggest skin type right now might not work. Maybe in the winter or during springtime or fall season, yes, that would be perfect and suitable. But right now, everybody in America, they're wearing bomb short. Most people, they are bomb short right now. All right, let's see what Kim has to say. Liz, do you realize I have been dragged for over a year trying to stick up for Korra and the girls and release the truth? Liz, are you still here? Liz is a UK solicitor. So, Liz, I'm going to read your comment. I meant not reduce. Okay, I get you. She will always get trolls. Let her not let it overshadow her talent. Exactly. Whether she covers up or she doesn't, they will still troll her. That is the power of social media. Korra is their content. Absolutely. Okay, Liz said, Kim, I know about you. I know what you did to Korra for 2 years. I know you paid for her billboard. However, I am a barrister solicitor and I'm very suspicious of people. And I think very, let me see. So, Kim, Liz is a solicitor, and she knows I can understand what she's saying, especially when you were a part of a group that dealt with Cora for those length of time, and that's where she's coming from. You understand? I've talked about you as well here on my comment section. I've talked about the women in the WhatsApp groups severally. MTA, there is a lady here, one of my beautiful, beautiful subscribers. MTA has been the one telling me that Kim is supporting Korra. Kim did all the PI investigation to be able to find out who Korra is truly and who Mr. Korra Obidi is. I told MTN, I understand what she was trying to say, but I will still be very careful with such a person. That's why Liz said what she said. So I totally understand you. Most of the people that put Cora down for how she dresses is because they can't fit in anything undersized. What did you say? XXSXXL. That is 22. We are looking at size 22, size 20, size 24. And when you see Cora with size 2, I think Cora is size 2. I used to be size 4. But childbirth humbled me. I was from size 4, whoop, to size 6, to size 8. It's not fun. So I can understand what Kim is saying here. It's not easy to keep that body. It's not. Everybody got to realize what music industry is. All right, Katuri, let me give you an example. This Thanksgiving, we are watching BTE Award. If you see BTE Award this Thanksgiving, you like this. I'm sorry, this 4th of July. Sorry, guys, 4th of July. 4th of July. I was like this. 4th of July. And guess what? I had guests in my house. So at some point, a particular artist came to dance with all those skimpy girls with their heavy backside and heavy frontal. And guess what? The men that came for the 4th of July, they were glued on the television. I said, wait, what are they looking at? I had to change the thing immediately to CNN. Honestly, I completely understand you. The music industry, everything they showed on that day, women were being sexualized. Unfortunately, that's what it is. The men will wear clothes, but the women expect to go the other way. And that's how it sells. It's very unfortunate, but that's our reality. And for you to expect, that's how I look at Korra. I look at Korra as an artist. So I don't go start, thinking about my African reasoning. I look at her, Korra is an artist. And the moment you start seeing her as an artist, you'll be less judgmental of Korra. You judge her less because you know what it is. Is it Cardi B? Is it Nicki Minaj? There was one again I saw. Is it Megan Thee Stallion? When you look at them, none of them is different from what Korra wears. Some of them are even worse. Okay, so but if when you remember these people are artists, you leave them, let them do the artist thing, see them in that way. Okay, all right. Marlene, thank you for joining me today. Thank you. One second, guys. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Hi, Joe. Thank you so much for joining. Impossible, Liz. I have only been part of this saga since March of last year. I dealt with the dead Dr. Mr. Korra Obidi for 7 weeks. And from then, I have been behind Korra 100%. Okay, Liz, are you still here? Okay. Liz, did you hear what Kim said? And that's what this lady has been telling me, my beautiful MTA. She's been telling me what Kim just said, that Kim left the group the moment she realized who Mr. Korra Obidi is. So she left the team. And I'm glad to hear it from Kim now. It's good to hear from horse's mouth. Okay, it's good to understand it. Elise said, Katuri, I agree 100%. Korra is the brand. God created her with her highest, best possible. Whoa, I love her and there is nothing I could do. Oh, Korra, come and carry your fans. So let's be honest, all of us will not give her the advice being given on being given on here. If she was our sister, they will tell her the truth about the society and the bigotry of women. The thing is this, I have, to me, I understood what you're talking about the skin tight. That's what I would advise Cora to wear, the skin tight, so that she shows less. If she's going on stage, she can show whatever she wants to show. But at the same time, she's a full-grown woman. She makes her decisions. You understand? You can only talk to your child, and your child will listen to you and obey. But to talk to a full-grown adult is difficult. The person will not change. I've made content several times that it's difficult to get an adult person to change. So when you see a red flag in a relationship, run, because they're not gonna change. So for Cora, you can advise her, and I'm glad you're sharing your opinion and thought. Okay, I'm glad you're sharing that. However, she will still take her decision and do what she wants to do. That is just the truth. All right. Kim said, I was never in the WhatsApp group. I was pulled in to a Facebook Messenger group and was only in it for a matter of a week. Whoa, now I'm getting to know Kim better. All right. Now I'm getting to know Kim better. Okay. Kim, I follow you on Facebook because I get materials from you. Those revelations you're bringing out between your case and Crystal. So that's where I follow you. Okaturi said, not Hollywood, they are judging Hollywood people by the way they do dress. Yeah. All right. It's not because people are not a size zero they complain. It's because they are concerned she's being seen as an Olosho etc, which is such a shame, and she is so talented. Yeah, that is true. But at the same time, I remember Jemina, the Nigerian friend, Cora's friend, the Nigerian girl that twerks. Jemina doesn't care about what people think because her husband doesn't give 2 cents. What manner of name didn't they call Jemina? What? Was it when they scandalized her with a Bobogri? Did it change anything? Jemina, after healing from that, she made her first, got pregnant, gave birth, second baby. She's still married, and her husband is still supporting her 100%. People will do what they want to do. If we like, we'll talk. Okay. I had this debate with Entertainment Daily that I know by the time Cora's kids get to teenage age, that Cora will succumb to the society and start dressing reasonably covered because of the children. Entertainment Daily told me it's not going to happen. She said I should mark her word, that this is who Cora just discovered her body and she's loving her body. So when I saw that statement on Cora's page, I said, what talking about? Let me hear what my audience are saying. Okay, let me know what my audience are saying. And everybody is similarly saying, yes, she's an adult to do whatever, blah, 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 blah. But what I'm saying, if you live in America right now, from teenage age, everybody's on bomb shot. The one you be seeing the butt cheeks. Some people wear almost tongue on the streets. Some people wear only bikini to cover the boobs. That is what comes with summer. So when you think about it, if there are the likes of 10 of them walking the streets, who will you judge? Nobody. Who will you judge? Nobody. All right. Liz said, let me hear what Liz said, Kim, you paid for a private investigator. You told her to go back to Nigeria. You called her monkey. The bloggers put the information. So please, why go after someone Who did you nothing? Oh, Liz, please, can you forgive Kim? Mm, it's very warm here. Mm. Okay, let me hear what Kim has to say. All right, Joe, go sleep. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And you damaged the phone for your guests. I don't get it. Okay, Kim said, Liz, I have never called her a monkey. That is false. Love and respect, Kim. Liz, if you're still here, okay, let me see what. Yeah, I really like this because let's straighten some of these things out. Lizzie has been following Korra for a long time, and he's out there on the street. That is when she's making her music. Okay, let's see. Glory Jones is saying, Hi, Kim Kim. Love you too, Marlene. All right. I wish Cora was living in Europe. She would be greatly appreciated. Cora is not the traditional Nigerian woman. Exactly. She's not. She's not. That's just the truth. She just came here, discovered herself, and discovered the community. Assuming Cora, let's assume Cora lives in which state? Which state will I say a modest state? Which is it Maine? If Cora is living in Maine, she will not be dressing this way or walking the street because they were going to tear her into pieces. That's just the truth. That's the truth. But she lives in California. California is a very diverse state and is a very liberal state that you can become what you want to become no matter how you dress. They don't judge you. To be honest with you, they don't judge you. Um, Karen, Laurie, Karen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Karen, thank you for being here. Very widespread. No, no, no. Liz is trying to justify what the information she got. She's not spreading false information, please. Um, Kim said, You want me to come live with you? Send me the link. What advice? What advice? Korra is a woman, not a child. She's not a Muslim. She should not be depressed or repressed in 2024. So let me say this so I can address this. Liz, Kim said she never called Korra monkey. She never made those statements. They are false. They were accusations levied by people against her. And she's here trying to justify those things and correct the impression because that could be what most people heard and people ran with it. But hearing it from the horse's mouth, I want to believe Kim. Unless you have any evidence, that you have saved, maybe a video where she said that will now contradict what she's saying today. So please, like I said, I believe in second chances because God gives us second chances every day. So somebody made a mistake, somebody repented and is following the right path. I will forgive the person. Give me a second, guys. All right, so let's read more comments. She made a video at the pool with her bikini on. There is nothing wrong with that. With everybody wears the same thing. See, no matter what Cora wears, even if she wears a non-outfit to that pool, they will still call her out because the image of negativity has been portrayed already on the internet. The hate has been pushed out against Cora. It will take maybe God to come and sanitize the people of the world to see her differently. So even if she was all covered, they will still say something about it. And I need us to understand that part. It's not gonna change anything. Karen said Kim is a beautiful person. I watch Kim, I watch her live stream. But I'm a silent watcher and I will not leave comments. I watch her live stream, especially those ones she does in the car. I watch them. That's what I'm saying, host. She can do what she wants, but there is no need for the post. Just accept she's going to be negatively and trolled as well as lovers. That is no, I'm happy she put that out. so that people will now understand, especially those that are waiting for her to change, because she is not going to change. Definitely not going to change. All right. So let's see. Hi, Madam Kim. I'm one of those who are struggling to understand your position. Not that you should care. You are saying now that you just went in briefly, realized the flaws in, and then left. Yes, Khalid, that's what Kim is trying to tell us here. And it's not only you. Liz is also struggling to believe that, to understand that, because sincerely speaking, when I came out on Facebook last 2 years to talk about Korra, some people asked me I should get in touch with this person. There is a group. I say, no, I don't belong to a group. And the reason is because I know better. I am better informed. Okay. So I told the person, I'm sorry. If there, whatever it is, I will say what I believe is right. And I started talking about Korra the moment the court granted the injunction for them to take the kids off social media. That was when, because I saw the names they were calling the children. Some call them ugly. Some said they are monkey. They were calling the children all manner of names because of what Mr. Korra Obidi put out there. So I can understand your position. You're still struggling to understand, because in the first place, why hate somebody you have never met? Why hate somebody you knew nothing about? Just because some group of people were hating on the person. So Khalid, I can understand you, and you have every reason to hold that opinion, and I respect that. All right. Marlene said Kim is indeed a genuine and beautiful person. Many people change their concept of KO just like Kim did. Absolutely. I respect that too. And that is true. She got into it. She got, according to what MTA has been following Kim from right from day one. So, according to what MTN told me here on my live stream, she shared it in our live stream. I read most of them out. That was before Kim came today. MTA said that Kim was there briefly. The moment she realized who these people were, she left. And I want to believe that, because I believe my subscribers. I believe they say the right thing. And now that Kim is here talking about it, I still want to believe that. So, like I said, I believe in second chances. If God has ever given you a second chance to life, if you have done something and God forgave you, or if somebody did something to you and you forgave the person, so that is what second chance is all about. So let's see how Kim can help Korra with her case, especially being an insider to this organization. I call them an organization because they had job description. The people that torment Korra on social media, the people that were running CPS cases, collecting information, and the people that were doing all manner of things. So I call them WhatsApp. What's that our name? Old Bullies Association. WhatsApp Old Bullies Association. My audience gave them that name. Okay, so let's give Kim a chance. I believe that. I love Korra, and I know her daughters will love her. Korra's body will last until she's 50. Beyond 50, because black, they say, does not crack. Okay? All right. Yes, I see all the time. In the in the malls, teenagers, every everything hanging out. Honestly, see, to be honest with you, what you said is right. If you walk the streets in the mall right now in America, you'll be like, woo! Sometimes you don't know who is 13, you don't know who is 20, because kids are so grown now. They are all wearing bomb shorts. I remember when my daughter was, Mommy, I want to buy a crop top. Mommy, I say, why? She said, that's what everybody wears. I said, no, since I'm still the one buying your clothes, I will buy what you wear. Okay? And anything we're getting should be approved by me. It's a struggle. To be honest with you, is a struggle. So when you see people out in the summer, they don't look different from Korra. For people, hear me, I live in the States. See people in the mall, look at what Cheryl said here. If you see them, they don't look far from what Korra wears right now. It's only in the winter you see a lot of trousers, a lot of tracksuits, a lot of sweatpants, a lot of cover up. But in the summer, you'll be like, what? I call it the time people go naked. That's summer. All right. This PI investigation really hurt Korra and her confidence. Oh, you see, Kim, you see, people are talking now. You see, sometimes we wish we could take back what we did, but unfortunately we can't. But I know apology goes a long way. But I'll still be of the opinion that Korra should tread with caution, even with Kim. I've said it here several times. She should still tread with caution. If Kim wants to help her, she should get the information to the lawyers. Okay? Allow Kim to come live to get some facts straight. We're not talking about Kim today, so I don't want people to pounce on her, please. We are talking about Korra's statement. If we want to discuss that for Kim to come, okay, you guys should vote. Do you guys want to hear Kim straighten some things out? Let me know what your take in the comment section. If you want to do that, tell me yes in the comment section so we can let Kim come and clear up one or two things. Do you guys still doubting what Kim said? Because I want to, MTA actually made me believe Kim. That was few of my live streams ago before Kim came in today. And because I trust MTA, I had to believe what she said about Kim. But if you guys want Kim to clarify things, let me know in the comment section. Tell me yes, drop the link, let Kim say something. Otherwise, we'll just continue the live stream. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, Karen is saying yes. They want to hear Kim. But please, if Kim is going to come up here to talk, we should allow her to speak her mind, please. Let's hear her out. Let's not antagonize her, please. I love respecting everybody. Okay, please. Let's see if that's what you guys want. Okay. Tell me, where have you been, my beautiful queen? Where have you been, Temi? I've missed you for 2 days now. You see what it is to start getting used to people. All right. So, Kim, I'm dropping the link. If you have any question, please ask him respectfully in the comment section. I don't want to tear anybody down. Okay. Kim, the link is down. If you're still here, you can hop on the link and come and explain one or two things. Walk, my sister. I know, Tammy. I know. I've missed you. 2 days now. I've really missed you. All right, so the link is down. Liz, I know you have something to ask Kim. If you have a question, Kim is on stage now. Please ask your question. She's going to answer all of you, okay? And let's do it respectfully, please. All right. Hi, Kim. Welcome to my platform. Thank you for joining Oyoyo Sword today.
Hello.
Can you guys hear Kim? Okay, you guys can't. Let's see if this works. Hi, Kim. Can you hear me? If I don't know if she can hear me. Okay, she came back again. All right. Let's see. Let me take off. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Welcome
Okay.
to my
I'm sorry. Somebody tried to call me and it knocked me out. So.
Oh, okay. Hey, Liz. Thank you for the super sticker. Beautiful. Thank you. I do appreciate. So if you have question for Kim, like I said, respectfully, please. We are not here to bash anybody. We are here to understand what went wrong. So, Kim, do you want me to read the question or you want to read the question yourself?
I can see. Let's see.
Okay. So the platform is yours. Go ahead, Kim.
Okay. Missy keeps saying, I have both videos where you told different stories. You can't gaslight me or accuse me of being someone I'm not. I see straight through you. She was talking about that. I was talking to Nancy, which I did speak to Nancy when I started dealing with Justin, and it took me just a matter of weeks that he was continually lying. And at first I was like, his stories aren't meshing up. And then he would change his story to something else. When I finally was completely done, questioned him and got out, I did speak to Nancy because I offered the files. Okay. I did offer the files to Nancy. And she did ask me, was there anything about Korra? Did I say yes? Yes, I did, of course, because there was an investigation. So there were things about her, but here's the thing, it was nothing that was so devastating it would ruin her life. Nobody has a perfect life. We've all done things that we're ashamed of, or that weren't, you know, perfect. Nobody's perfect. If somebody hired a PI and ran a background on me, they would find out that I didn't have a perfect life either. So I don't know why Missy's saying that I'm a liar or whatever she's accusing me of. I'm not exactly sure what the point is she's trying to make. So she wants to explain that a little bit better, then I can answer a little bit better. Because she said she had both videos
Okay. Yeah, she's still
where
here.
you told,
She might
where,
answer you. Liz says something, which is what I wanted to ask you myself. Why
okay,
hire a PI to investigate
okay,
things?
okay. Let me explain a little bit deeper because I've never really explained on any other show. I was a foster parent for many, many years. I had over 52 foster kids that I had that were emergency cases where they were like pulled out of the home in the middle of the night. Okay. So when I first got um, involved in all this, and I kind of told how Korra came up on my news feed a couple different times. And then Justin, after they separated, came up on my feed. And I made a comment in there. And then a lady named Mary Smith reached out to me and we started becoming friends. And next thing I know, I was pulled into a chat group. Okay. Never did I ever call Korra monkey, ever. Matter of fact, when I see people even saying monkey, it pisses me off. I would never refer to anybody as a monkey. So that statement was completely false. But so there was quite a few people in this chat group, and they were going on and on and on. Report this, report that, report. It was like a daily thing. We need to do this. You know, to get her deported, do this, call the police, call CPS. It was just the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. And I was hearing all these stories of all these horrific things that were happening to the kids. So I reached out to his mom. I did. I sent her a message and she sent me one back. And that's when she started telling me about this woman that we know as, I call her Man Nanny. And I know you all know who I'm talking about, the one that took the videos and the pictures. That is when I said, you know what? I just want the truth. I was hearing so many different stories. And it wasn't that I just ran out and spent all this money to get a PI. I have connections. Okay. I have connections. So I reached out to my connections. I wanted the truth for the safety of the girls. That was always my number one priority. And what I apologized for is the fact that I just went off of what was being told to me, okay, and judged Korra without looking at the whole picture and getting to know Korra for herself, which I have since done, obviously. So that is why I apologize, because I'm not the kind of person that judges somebody based off of what other people say. I like to form my own opinion, but I allowed that to happen, and that was stupid of me. That was the stupidest thing I've ever done in 60 years of my life, okay? And believe me, I cried many nights for it, and I tortured myself a lot for it. And I came out publicly and apologized because I knew how wrong it was.
All right, look at what Mrs. says. So before we get to Mrs. Second question, so the reason why you hired a PI was because of what was said in the group, in the WhatsApp group.
Not just the WhatsApp group, but also what Justin's mom told me, and from there, yeah, yeah. And then Justin proceeded to tell me and Meg a lot of stuff. I mean, a lot of stuff, which was very concerning stuff. But then nothing panned out when it was being investigated. It was like, there's just no way there would be something. We would have found something that would have backed these stories up. And then when I started questioning him, that's when he would get angry and, oh, I got to go and hang up and throw tantrums, you know.
Okay, I want to believe you funded that investigation by yourself, right?
Yeah.
So, it's, sincerely speaking, it's very strange for me to believe that I will see something online, hear about people, and believe that a mother was capable of harming her children just because of what third parties said. however it is, that's how I feel. I feel whatever it is for me as an adult. When I came talking about Korra, people reached out to me that I should join a WhatsApp group. I said no, because as an adult, you know better. You're not coerced to taking decisions, and that was I said. What for? What is the group? They say, yeah, that's where they support, opinion. I said, no, no, no. Thank you for the offer, but I will not join. Okay,
Right.
I declined right from maybe because of my background, because I should be able to know better. That was why.
Right.
But I'm
I
glad.
completely, I completely understand what they're saying. I do. And this is just where I'm at with this. Okay. There are always
Exactly.
going to be people that don't trust me, understandably. Okay. Understandably. It's human nature that when somebody does something that you kind of sit back and go, I don't know if I could trust this person ever again, whether they apologize or not. Okay.
Mhm.
That's completely understandable. I do not hold that against anybody at all.
All
Okay.
right. So
I'm only here to
Missy
answer.
asked another question. She said, I just posted it on the screen. You told Nancy bad things were found about Korra, and you came over to this Korean side and said bad things were found about Justin. Even now, you
They
can't tell the truth.
Okay, first off, there were some things that were found about Cora from back before she was ever married. It was not anything that had to do with her children or anything else. It was nothing of like it was her past. It has nothing to do with now. That's why I said I even told Nancy that. Nancy said, "Was there anything about Cora?" And I said, "Yes." And that was that. I said it was nothing significant. So that was the conversation. When it came to Justin, there were things that I knew about Justin, okay, that I found out about Justin, which he has since put in his own court papers, some of it, and it's all come out to light. But it wasn't my story to tell. It was not, look, you know, as far as child abuse, SA abuse, or anything else, that is that is the person's story to tell. Okay, so there were some things I was never going to tell, like what he put in his court papers about him being SA'd growing up. I already knew all that. It wasn't my story to tell. I grew up in the same situation, and I'd be pissed if somebody told my story when it was my story to tell. So what happened was when he started lying and changing stories, and he had made that whole story up about the essay on June, okay, forgetting to tell me that the man nanny had just been there, which makes perfect sense to me that she filled those little girls' minds with stories. And that's where all that crap came out because one week she's telling her dad that her mom did this. And then the next week she's telling her mom, which I heard the audio, that her dad did all this. You know what I mean? Well, guess who had just happened to be at the house? The one who took the videos of the girls. So it's all clicking with me now that she was just filling June's head with stuff. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
regardless, when he started lying to me, that is when actually the investigator said to me, he's a effing weasel. He is an effing weasel. I don't trust this guy. I don't believe this guy. There were meetings that he would say that he was going to show up at the meetings, and then he always came up with an excuse, and he didn't show up for the meetings. And he said he's a weasel, and I said, you know what? We need to turn this around and start digging up on him, and that's how that all went about.
Okay. So I like what I say it said here. She said, why is Kim always trying to explain herself? The damage is done and she was a big part of it. The only thing she can do now is accept she did majorly wrong. And she has accepted that already. She has taken a U-turn. And
Yeah,
like I said, guys, I believe in second chances. She made a mistake. She realized her mistake and she's doing all the correction. I really, understand that. My people here are not, they can't let go what was said about Cora, what done to Cora.
yeah,
Missy is not having it, but I'm really, really encouraging everyone here to just calm down, okay?
yeah.
Please, please, please. That's my opinion.
Like I said, there's always going to be people that are going to question me. Why would you waste your own money on a PI? Why would you this? Why would you do that? They're always going to question that, and all I can say is, it did not have to do with the color of Cora's skin. I can assure you of that. Okay, it had nothing to do with the color of her skin. I had to question myself because a lot of people were saying that, and I sat back and I was like, no, because I believe me, I'm not a racist person. But it was more of, okay, I think it was more on the lines that, oh, he was a doctor and a doctor wouldn't lie. You know, being in the medical field, I really honestly think that's where my mindset was at the time. I
Wow.
screwed up. I screwed up. But you know what? I do not regret anything that happened, even though my entire family and myself and my child have been dragged. I mean, dragged. I've had adult services at my house. I've had them go after my family. I'm going through a lawsuit right now. Um, I've been dragged, but it was all worth it because the fact of the matter is I know that those text messages between me and Justin were used in court and they helped Cora in court. And I know that the evidence that I have sent Cora will help her in court again. So you know what? There's a reason for everything. I believe that with all my heart. There's a reason for every single person that comes in your life. There's a reason for everything that happens in your life. And hey, if it helps her and it helps the girls, then that's all that matters.
All right. So I say it said the fact you judge Cora shows you only saw her skin color. You were so concerned. If you were so concerned about the girls, why not go straight to the authorities rather than taking the law into your own hands? And sincerely speaking, when I heard you did a private investigation on Cora, I said, why? What? What's the reason? But now that you're explaining yourself, it's obvious, guys. Like I've always talked about here, these women, when they gathered, all of the reason was how to deport Cora. Kim just said that here. I've not even been saying about the deporting. The reason was how to deport Cora. She was a bad person, bad parents, how to take the kids away. The truth will always come out. It might take long, but it definitely is going to surface. But my joy is that Cora now has an insider from that group who can give proofs, evidence, chat messages, conversations, if there were some that she saved. So there is always a reason for everything. And I want to applaud all of you to please, please, please calm down. Okay. Missy,
Let,
Missy,
let
please
me
calm
explain
down.
something else. Let me explain something else. I have been, you don't see me much online. I deactivated my We Move page because I was trying to take a step back from the saga. And I have my Kimmy Kim page up. Of course, Facebook changed their thing. You can't go live within 60, you have to wait 60 days. So I started a YouTube page. I have been working tirelessly, guys, behind the scenes. Tirelessly. I from the second that I started siding with Cora and the girls, I have been videotaping every video. I have been screenshotting every screenshot. I have so much evidence, it's not even funny, okay? Um, and I am working with the FBI right now. There is an open FBI case, plain and simple. Matter of fact, I just spoke with them, was it Thursday? Thursday. And there is an open FBI case. So you all rest assured, people's pages are being watched. Everything is being watched. Please be careful what you're saying and doing on the internet because this case is huge. It's bigger than people think. It is huge.
Exactly. Exactly.
And there are things that are happening behind the scenes, and I am working as hard as I can with the police, with the FBI, to make sure that things are handled and that the girls and Cora find and seek justice. Believe me, I am working tirelessly. I don't care who believes me and who doesn't because we're never really ever going to meet in life, some of us. I've
Exactly.
made some real good
Okay, Kim,
friends.
Kim, let me take you up on what you just said now. We're never ever going to meet in life, some of us, and that is the truth. And that's what most people will think about. Somebody you're not going to see, you have never met physically. Why go so deep into running a campaign on how to smear the person, how to get the person deported, or how to pull the person down? It doesn't make sense because all these things are all done on the internet. And what baffles me the most when I think about the women that were involved in these stories, none of them are Gen Zs. They are women in their 60s, close to 70s, 50s. They're old enough to be, some of them are old enough to be Cora's mother. How come the hate was so strong that they all gathered for one person? The only thing Cora did was to file for a divorce, and they pounced on her. She's not a good mother, she's a bad mother. It doesn't make sense. Be that as it may, we all make our mistakes. We are learning every day. That's why we try to create awareness whenever we make our videos. I can't talk about it less. Missy is asking a question. Why are we not able to see the lawsuit you file? Are you taking money from Koreans? Um, Maybe Kim sealed her lawsuit. Remember, they were dragging her daughter, her special need child. So maybe she sealed the document to avoid that, going public. Kim, was that the case with you here?
I have a criminal, a civil criminal lawsuit against, um, I'm just going to say man nanny. And yes, it does involve my daughter because she is disabled. It has become a felony. So, um,
And it's sealed, I believe, right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But listen, guys, she's actually going to get served this week coming up, and I'm sure she's going to be posting all about getting served. I'm sure, but I have nothing to hide. I first and foremost, you say I'm taking money from Koreans. I'm taking money from Koreans. The people that
No,
follow
she's asking.
the
Are
people that
you?
follow
She's
me,
asking.
I'm very, very good friends with. We talk on the telephone. It isn't just people that follow Korra that are following me. I have people that are following me that didn't have anything to do with Korra. Some of the times I'm talking, they're like, "Who are we even talking about?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My Korra followers are on We Move. We Move is not even active. I'm not even on that page.
Okay. Missy is contradicting you. She said in the video you said there was nothing found on Cora, but here you are saying, of course, you told Nancy something
There
was found.
was nothing significant found on Korra that would do anything that could come and harm her, okay, in life right now. Were there things in there about her? Absolutely. You can't investigate someone and not find stuff on them, but it's
Yeah.
nothing of significance. So if you misunderstood what I was saying or you decided to make it into something more than what I was saying, then that's on you, not me. Yes, there were
Well,
things
and Khalid said you could judge her again if you're convinced. Is that still possible? You judging Cora again if the other team convince you that Cora is this, that,
absolutely,
and
absolutely not. Listen, I dealt with
okay.
Justin firsthand, and he is a pathological liar. He's a narcissist, and everything is money driven for him. Money driven. It's all about money at the cost of his own children. Okay. As far as Cora, and it's just like I said to Nancy, there are some things that Cora does that isn't my cup of tea. My best friend, there's something she does that isn't my cup of tea. I'm not going to sit and judge him. They can do whatever they want. It's their life. She's happy. If she's happy, that's all that matters. People talk about the way she dresses, this and that and that. Look, I'm sorry, but if people had her body after having two children at her age, they would do the same thing, plain and simple. Would you catch me dead dressed like that? No, I'm 60 years old, okay? No, I'm not going to dress like that. But if I was Cora's age, hell yeah, I'd be dressing like her if I had that banging body. Plain and simple.
I guess it's the body that is most of their problems, anyways. So let's continue with the question. Liz said, why investigate her past? She only married Justin when she met her in China. I don't know, Liz. I think she has answered this question because I'm not catching up with the question. So, and then Mrs. said, but 2 years ago, you said real bad things were found on Cora. You changed it to suit what side of the fence you wanted to be. Kim, did you say something like that in the past 2 years that real bad things were found on Cora? Maybe to the group when you were with them?
Say that again. I'm sorry. Read it
Yeah,
again.
did you say you found real bad things about Cora
I
in
didn't
your
say
peer?
bad things about Cora. No. When the only thing I ever said was what Justin was telling me and Meg and Mary and Diane. The stuff he was telling us was horrific, horrific. But when it was investigated, none of it was true.
Kim, look at what Leron said here. Is that true?
LaRon, wait a minute. Is it on the screen?
Yeah.
I believe Kim because she put drugs in her drink to start the whole hate campaign. From what I was told, or what I've read, not that I was told, what I've read, I guess he did that to Cora. I don't know if that's true or not.
Okay.
He never told me that. The things he told me was things like she would videotape the girls with men. She was going to Mexico and selling the tapes. Um, that he woke up to her on top of him multiple times with a knife. That she's batshit crazy. The kids aren't safe around her. And then he gave me this whole big old story that um, yeah, about the videos and all that, and that June had told the nanny, who now we have now discovered who the nanny was. The nanny came out and told him that June told her that mommy had men filming her and blah 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 blah. And the nanny told him, now don't go questioning her, just go in there and play, and we'll get her to tell you. And then he claimed that June told him all this, so he took her to the hospital, and then he gave me this big story about the hospital, which I know that isn't how it works in the hospital. They have caseworkers that are there at the hospital for stuff like this.
Exactly.
And he claimed, oh, the nurse questioned her and she told her everything. And then two male cops showed up, and the male cops went to question June, and June wouldn't tell him anything and started acting up. And then finally a social worker showed up. There was never mention of a doctor, by the way, and that they wanted to do a kit on her, but the cop said, no, we can't sign off on that because she hasn't told us anything. That's not how it works, guys, in a hospital. It's not how it works. And that the lady said to him, I don't believe a word you're saying, but I'll get in contact with you in a couple days. And then the whole entire week, I'm like, well, if this is true and you're worried about her, you need to call that lady because you have to return them on Sunday, you know?
Yeah.
And just kept making up story after story after story. And then he returned him Sunday and calls me up crying. I'm numb.
Okay.
I can't drive, all this stuff. And I'm like, you know what? You're full of shit is what you are. You're full of shit.
Okay. Kim, can you respond to what I said? She said, Kim, just admit you went too far. You had no right to hire a PI. It suggests you did much more. And where did you find money for a PI for a stranger who does that? Could you respond to that?
Number one, I have never not said that I didn't do too much. I sure did. And I apologize for everything I did. Once again, I am sorry for what I did. I should have never done it. And if I could turn back time and never have ever had anybody come across my feed, I would be a happy person, because believe me, a lot has happened in the last year that I wish I could turn back time and just be like, I wish I never knew any of this stuff. I was never involved. Okay. As far as a PI, if you would like to pay off my credit card that I maxed out of $10,000, go ahead. That would be great.
All
So
right.
it's
I really appreciate the apology. And I hope Koreans that are here, you guys will accept the apology. She admitted now that she did cross the line. She went too far. And like I said, I believe in second chances. Okay. So let me see if we have more questions. If Kim wasn't there, we wouldn't know the monster that JD is. Exactly. There is always a good side from a bad thing. That's the way I see it. Missy, I have all your messages from your chat group came. They were sent to me. I saw you saying your focus and priority was to take Korra down and get her sent back to Nigeria.
Listen, I have all those chats too. All those chats. You were talking, what, 14 months ago. I have never denied that I was part of a group. I have never denied that I said horrific things. I said things. I already said that. And I have apologized. And I, from that point on, have moved forward. But for some reason, people like you, Missy, can't seem to just let it go and let it be. Like, do you realize that there are mass amounts of people right now that were so scared to come forward, that were part of these WhatsApp groups, scared to come forward? And I almost had them convinced until some shit went down about a month ago. And I had Koreans attacking me. Okay. And guess what? They all said, nope, not coming forward now, not coming forward now. But thank God I have relentlessly worked with them for the last month, and they were at least willing to give their information over to the FBI and the police. Thank freaking God, because that will help with this case. So regardless of what anybody thinks about me, I know what I'm doing right now to try to help Korra and the girls, and to make sure that not only Man Nanny, but also the father of those children pay That's all that matters to me, really, is to
All
make sure they're, that they pay
right.
for what
So,
they've done.
so guys, I appreciate all your comments. I thank all of you for being here. I have a lot of you watching, but I'm not seeing the likes. Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's continue to see if we have more questions here because I'm not catching up. Katuri said yes. Kim is going to be there in the court for the kids, going to help the little girls. She's on Korra's side. I said you are a nurse. You think kids being abused, you know who to report to. You don't take the law into your hands with bunch of strange women. Yeah, I say she now understood it better, and I believe she's doing the right thing right now. And then Kim, I'm a nurse. Yes, doctor lies like anyone else. They are human beings. Absolutely, I like this because Kim said she believed Mr. Korra Obidi more because he said he was a doctor. Everybody lies, even the priest. Everybody lies. It's only God that will tell you, yes, God cannot lie because he's not man. The Bible said, for God cannot lie because he's not a son of man. But any other person born of a woman can tell lies. So don't believe people because you think they are professionals. No, even lawyers can lie, doctors can lie, anybody can tell a lie. So I love that you brought that up. Let me see if we have more questions here. God knows why it ends up in the group because of her things are known. Okay, that's Aisha. Kim, why did you post criminal record of on JD that turned out to be someone else's criminal record? Why did you keep telling people he was going to be prosecuted in March?
Okay, let me explain that one. And I don't know if I ever put the proof out there or what, but I had somebody that was doing some legwork for me that messaged me and sent me those. And I said, "Are you sure this is him?" Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I posted it. And the next morning, I called her on the telephone and she was like, "I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't send you anything." And I was like, "What?" And I went and I removed that post. And I went on and said, "Hey, I was completely wrong, you guys. Her Facebook had been hacked." So that's how that all went down. Guys, I've had my Facebook hacked. I've had other people Facebook hacked. I'm so careful now because these people will go at any links to try to get information from me at this point. Believe me.
Okay.
But anyway, that's how that went down. I took it down. I said it was not his. It was wrong information, and that was that.
So the
And
information you got, you did not verify it and you posted on social media?
yeah, so they sent
Wow.
me. They said,
Wow.
"Oh,
That
yeah."
is wrong judgment
But
on
you know
your
what?
part.
There's a whole nother story behind that, Missy. And I haven't come out with that whole other story. But let me tell you what, there's a whole other story. Right now is not the time to come out. But believe me, as soon as court happens next month, I'll be coming out with that story and all the proof, all the proof. So y'all wait
All
for
right,
that.
Missy, I hope she was able to answer your questions. Let's move on to Liz. Liz said, Kim, my mother is English white, and she went against her mother and married a Caribbean black man. I know how white Americans think about Africans, and I know how people in UK think about Nigerians. Does that have to do anything? The reason why you did not believe Cora at all and you went straight to believe Mr. Cora Obidi? Is it because he looks
You
like you?
I want to say no, but maybe I need to sit and really think hard about that. I'm not going to lie. In the United States, you hear about all this scamming going on, and they talk about it's all Nigerian, Nigerian, Nigerian. So yeah, it's a possibility that was somewhere subliminally in my mind. Oh, a Nigerian doctor. It's possible. You know what I mean? It didn't have to do with the skin color because I don't go, oh, all Nigerians in that are in Nigeria or black people. That isn't how I think. I just don't think like that. You know, most of
Okay.
my relationships have been with black men. I'm not a racist person. I really am not.
All right. I say it's exactly Missy. The women in that group, driven by racism, that's why they did the most stupid, evil things because she was some black African. Was that the reason why all these women gathered? But I
The
said,
women,
let me say something before Kim goes on. If you recall, most of them are also Nigerian. Most of the women in those groups are also
not
Nigerian.
the group I was in was not Nigerian. It was all white women, white
Wow.
that were working for Justin. Yes, they were all white. They sure were. And was there racism there? Absolutely. I believe it. I totally believe that.
Wow. So it's not even one group that these people have against Korra. It's only
No,
God that has
there's a whole
sustained
bunch.
Korra being
There's
alive.
a whole
Are
bunch of
you
what?
kidding me?
No, there's a whole bunch of WhatsApp groups, but Justin's in them. Justin's in those groups. He was never in the Facebook one that I was put in.
Oh my goodness. Guys, you guys are hearing from one of the members of the women we've been talking about in this my page. We've been discussing about women in the WhatsApp group. Little did I know there was also another group created on Facebook, Women in the WhatsApp. They have a whole Caucasian women all against Korra. And one of them, okay, an ex-member, okay, I think I will say that. An ex-member is now saying some of the things that happened behind closed doors. So if you really love Korra, please start saying prayers for this girl, because if all of these things are coming out, half of them I have no clue about. Half of them. I'm only here to talk about the things I know. And I'm happy that Kim is here to like explain one or two things. I know the team here, they're not having it, but please, like I said, Liz, I know you're a solicitor in this, because for someone to hire a private investigator to investigate you, that is going the extra way. And I say, said, you are a nurse. Kim is a nurse. You have every reason to report cases to authorities, but rather you took the law, in your own hands. That
Because I'm
is,
not going to report something that I don't know the true facts. That's why I wanted the true facts. There was nothing to report.
and that was why you got a PI. Wow. So the thing is this: if you are joining any group on social media, be careful. I've stated here on my video, Speak Up for baby A, the sections of the law that these people are facing. Whether you received those videos, you were part of it, you shared, you downloaded, you stored, get ready, because once they start that investigation, it's going to cut across all those women, not just Madam Crystal. It's going to go beyond any one of them that partake, downloaded the video, was part of that group when it was shared, and did nothing. They should all get ready. I don't
I
know.
I say this now, and I will tell people, if you were sent the videos or the pictures, please go to your local police department. Let them know there's an open FBI case, because they can look it up and they will see that there is an open FBI case. And just say you just wanted to let them know, so that it covers your ass, because you will be in trouble too if you haven't reported and you have those pictures and videos on your telephone, or they have been sent to you, because they are running IP addresses. They're running all that. So if you were sent them, please, for your own protection, just go to your local police department, file a report, and then you're good.
All right, I guess you guys heard it. And let me continue to see. I say it said Kim will be forgiven if she just accept she was an evil as the other women and not try to act like she was different from them. She may have changed, but she was still equally culpable. Kim, what
I
do you have to say
I
about
have
it?
said, I have said that. I was just as evil as them. You're absolutely right. She's right. I was horrible for 7 weeks. I was horrible. I was somebody I don't even recognize. And believe me, I beat myself up over and over and over again for it. That's why I came out publicly and apologized. I didn't need to do that. I could have just cowered and made a fake account and continued on and bashed people left and right. No, I came out first and foremost. I reached out to Nancy because, Court doesn't talk to people. I reached out to Nancy to apologize and say, can you please tell your sister I apologize? I apologize to your whole family. And then I waited, oh, I don't know how many months, but I came out on live because I was totally beating myself up. I was ashamed of myself. And then I came out and publicly apologized when I realized what kind of a community follows Korra, that it's one big family. And I actually owed them all an apology also. So that's why I came out publicly.
All right. So Missy is still of the opinion exactly you had no business poking into Cora's private life at all, not to mention before marriage. She realized that now people make mistakes. Guys, please, I give second chances, please. Liz said, whenever someone said, I like what she does, but there is a red flag. Liz, I don't understand. Whenever someone said, I like what she does, but there was a red flag. Maybe I missed something here, so I couldn't catch that.
She's
Kim,
probably
I
to me saying some things she does aren't my cup of tea, but you know what? That's just me. Let me give an example of that. Okay, her getting up on her kitchen counters and wassing, dancing. Okay, that's not my cup of tea. I just it's not my cup of tea. But hey, it makes her happy to do it. That's what I'm talking about when I say some things she does aren't my cup of tea. So what? Her sister agreed and said, "Yeah, I know, I agree." Just like I said, my
okay.
best friend, there's things she does that aren't my cup of tea, but she's happy, and that's all that matters.
All right. So Missy is still saying that she had a video of you. Okay. Let me see. I am done. I can't listen to her blabbing. She's a pathological liar. Lizzie, lovely to see you here. Oyoyo, thanks for speaking for Korra. I love your video. Missy, please. I love to give people a chance, okay? And I believe there is second chances to life. That's what I believe. When someone made a mistake and realized her mistake and then, you know, corrected herself, we should be able to give the person a chance. Royal D, thank you for joining me today. If you have any question for Kim Baker, please throw the question in. Let's hear you. Um, I can't care if I was 20 years ago. Why would you focus on sending a woman back to Nigeria? What did she do to you? Your explanation is flimsy, to say the least. You see the point. And Kim, sincerely speaking, at this point, when people are fuming this way, you should be able to understand why. Korra Obidi would not be the first Nigerian and African American or Nigerian lady, a first black woman, if I put it that way, to marry a Caucasian. They both got divorced. They both got final divorce. They got 50-50 custody to raise their children. So the campaign on to deport her, when I think about it, that is one of the most heinous things I've ever, could think about. How could people just wake up, form a group, and then start doing everything necessary to get this girl out of the state? They probably want her to lose access to her children because there is no way the country will let her travel with those her children. None of you thought about it. And I'm coming as on the position of being a mother. I have two girls just like Cora. And I know what it will mean for me not to be with my kids. I've shared it on my live stream several times. When I gave birth to my first daughter, I was very possessive of the daughter, of my child. If the nurses come to my room, I said, no, don't keep her on the crib, keep her by my bedside. I will hold her. When I'm ready to sleep, I'll put her down. So to think about that, you guys' campaign was to deport Cora is something that when people hear about it, they cringe, especially someone that you never met physically, somebody that never crossed your path personally, somebody that never offended you directly, just because of what Justin was saying this and that. All of you bought it, completely and ran with it. That is where these people here in the comment section are having a difficult in understanding. I know you said you've apologized to Nancy. I know you said you're trying to work things out with Cora, but still understand that people will still feel the way they want to feel because it's difficult believing people, especially for somebody that you have never met. You people were never neighbors. You people never crossed paths in the grocery stores. You never had any kind of, quarrel or anything together. And you all ran out the way you ran just to put her on a bad light. It's really very sad to hear. And sincerely speaking, I find it very cringing when I think about it. I cringe as a person. But anyway, I hope I don't have any other question I'm missing so that I don't keep Kim if she doesn't want to be here for long. Let me go through and see if there is any other question. Okay. Mr. Cora is just a doctor, is not a doctor, she's a level 3 bone massage. You have said that several times. I've heard that here. She's only the one that got out of the group and was not okay. Katuri, yes, thank you for saying that. I really appreciate that. Tribal mentality, I can understand that. Yeah. God put you there for a reason to get evidence to help Cora. Yes. Royal D, do you have any question for Kim or you want to ask her yourself? The link is down. Oyoyo, yes, another group also had splinter group This is deliberate action to break Korra down. Oh my goodness, I didn't even know all of this. If you truly love Korra, this is the time to say a prayer. I didn't know.
Oh, it's horrific. It's horrific because here's the thing, it's still going on. It's still going on, guys. And thank God that I have people that were, uh, they're very very disappointed now in Justin for the simple fact that he's covering up for Crystal, to the point that they're willing to come to me and talk to me and give me proof and evidence and stuff. Thank God that he has eventually uncovered himself to them. When you see people online, you don't even know what's going on behind closed doors, okay? He can come on and say whatever he wants to, but in his groups, he's feeding them a lot of the same stories that he fed me. Look how many people he's thrown under the bus in those groups. Him and Frida were fighting. Now they're friends again. He did it to Lolo. He did it to what's her name?
Miriam.
Marion. And let me tell you something about that Marion. Marion was a queen, was God in his eyes, was God in his eyes. So for him to turn on her, whew, I don't know what happened there. I sure would love to know. But I'm telling you, anything Marion said was gold, 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 gold. So here's the thing, and I don't know who that this person is on here that said I spent $20,000. I never said I spent $20,000. I had to pay for my plane ticket to California and back. I had to pay for a rental car all week long. I spent close to $10,000, but it wasn't on an investigator. I didn't spend a whole 10,000 on an investigator. I had to buy a ticket, which was $2,200, rent a car for a week. I had to board my dogs, all four of my dogs for a week. I had to pay someone to sit with my daughter. I have people that I am friends with. Okay. I have connections that help me out that didn't charge me what they would normally charge somebody. So, there's a lot of rumors going around. I don't know. It's jumped from uh, $10,000 to $20,000 to this, to that, to that. I understand everything Missy's saying. I've seen her on numerous sites and constantly talking about me. And I get, Missy, you're never going to forgive me, and that's okay. That's your prerogative. But I promise you that I am truly sorry for what I did, what I've said, everything that went on back then. And I am making sure that I rectify that by making sure that justice and the kids get justice, plain and simple. And that's all I can do. And maybe when you see the outcome of what I've been doing behind closed doors, maybe then, maybe then you'll forgive me. I don't know. That's something that I can't change people's minds. And I understand
Exactly.
there's always going to be people that don't like me. And there's going to be people that have actually gotten to know me on a personal basis and they know who I truly am on the inside. So,
All right, guys, please, I'm asking you guys to tamper justice with mercy. How is this said again? I think that's how it's. I can't even remember. So please, please, please. I'm happy Kim is clearing the air and saying straighten some things up. It's gonna take a while for most people to be able to truly forgive, but however, we should allow them to feel the way they feel because when the heat was so much on Korra, and it's still on Korra, Kim was part of that heat, and that's why they are responding the way they are responding. Guys, I have a lot of you watching me here. I'm not seeing my like go on. Like this video, share this video, and also subscribe to my channel on YouTube if you're yet to do so. Follow me on Facebook if you're not following me yet. And if you have a question for Kim, we have Kim Baker here. If you have a question for her, she's been answering all the questions asked here. I'm only coordinating the questions. So if you have a question, please, please, please ask Kim. Okay. I know three people have been seriously asking Kim questions and she's been answering them. If you have any question, let me know. And I'm looking to see if I'm missing any question again.
you know what?
Okay.
Can I say something here? Gloria made a comment, Gloria Jones, and I
Go
love that people need a second chance, guys. Give Kim a break. Some of us
on.
Koreans give self love a second chance, and she did something to Korra also. Self love drug Korra through the ringer for how long, guys? Almost 2 years, and all of a sudden, her page got demonetized, and she came on begging and pleading and saying sorry. And now all of a sudden she's on Korra's side. Okay. And everybody is praising her. They even gave her a big birthday party. I didn't see nobody give me a big birthday party. You know what I mean? So that is my question too. How do you guys forgive somebody that did, I mean, she did some horrible, horrible things. Why do you guys pick and choose? Is that because of the color of my skin? I want to know. Is this because I'm white? Because there are some people that won't let this go. And I have to believe it's because of the color of my skin.
No, let me tell you why it is. It's because you went too far hiring a private investigation to investigate Korra. You
Ah,
went overboard. People might come and cuss Korra out and call her names, and they might leave it at that. But hiring a PI is a big deal. They were like, what was she thinking about? What was the reason for PI? What do you want
it,
intend to find out? So to
it,
some people, that's
it
a
was,
big deal.
it was to make sure that what was being told to me about the children was not true.
But
That,
Kim, let me also talk to you, as a woman, woman
uh,
to woman. You guys had bunch of time on your hands to have, dived into this kind of conversation this deeply. You're a very busy woman. You have a child you're taking care of. You're working as a nurse. I know people that are nurses in my place. They don't even have enough time for themselves. But you guys took this story as though it was your brother, as though it was your son, and you ran with it without any serious verification just to condemn one person. Cora, like I said, will never be the first Black woman to marry a Caucasian.
correct.
In my family here in the state where I live, I have sister-in-laws that are white people, and I have the brother-in-laws that are Black people. Do you understand what I'm saying? The essence of diversity, every day they are preaching it in every organization. Even I believe in your place of work, they have diversity. They have EAI. They have equity and equity, diversity, and inclusion. People are screaming this on the rooftop. Then a young man got divorced with the wife, and because of the color of the wife's skin, people judge Cora just because of the color of her skin. Nobody got to know her. They judge her. They run. I personally find it very offensive. Very offensive. I'm an advocate. I advocate for people. I work with people that have all manner of disability need. I advocate people, whether you're gay, whether you're straight, whether you're blue, black, I don't care. It's not in my position to determine how you live your life. That's why it's very easy for me to accept Cora the way she dresses. Despite the fact I'm from Nigeria, do you understand? It's very easy because part of my job is letting people live freely the way they want to be. That is part of my job. It's not in my place to judge. So when I think about what you guys did, I find it very strange to believe. I said to myself, is it because their kids are grown? Because I don't have the time. I don't. As I'm finishing my 9 to 5 work, I have children, I have soccer game, I have this, I have sports to go to, I have piano lesson to go to. How did you guys fathom all of this time, devoted all your time for this man? That now he has called a lot of you out. You guys are no longer in talking terms. I find it difficult to believe. On a more serious note, so Missy might be very upset. Eventually, Missy will get to rate. Lizzie is talking as a solicitor because we know what it is to hire someone to investigate someone. So when I think about it, if you go to my page, I've been talking about the women in the WhatsApp group. Little did I know there was another set on Facebook group. Think about it. That was too much on one small girl. One girl left alone. If not for her fans, maybe Cora would have been depressed by now. But nobody wants to think about Cora's mental health. It was campaign to send her back to Africa. I find that very despicable on a more serious note. I really do. I know you have taken a turn, but still the act behind the intention behind the whole groups still baffles me. When I think about it, I am baffled. So I don't know if you guys still have question because I think I'm going to be letting the question go Liz, I'm listening to you now. So, Liz, if you have any further question, let me know. Um, I hope I didn't miss anybody's question. The first lady, you're a liar, neither Nancy nor Cora said anything. Okay, there was somebody she's responding to. I didn't see that first lady. Okay, if Nancy and Cora could forgive Kim, why are people still trying to attack her every chance she gets? She accepted responsibility for her actions. She apologized. Just let it be. Exactly. That's what we are saying here. But like I said, First Lady, people will still express their opinion and we try to respect that. People have different ways of letting things go. It might take you 2 seconds, it might take another person 1 year to let go. So let's allow people to vent the way they want to vent. And I'm happy Kim came, on her own will to like straighten things up. And that wasn't what we started this live stream. We started this live stream with the one in Cora left on her page. But I'm glad Kim is not ashamed to accept her responsibility. She accepted it with her full chest. That's what Nigerians will say. She accepted responsibility. She took accountability of her action. And it's time for us to let go. Please, I'm pleading with all of us. I know we are shocked. I know we can't believe what happened. However, it is what it is.
It's
Let's
been,
forgive.
it's literally been over a year that I was involved with Justin or those Facebook groups. Literally been over a year. March of last year. So it's been what, 14, 15 months, like literally. And I still get crucified daily for it. But you know what? I don't get upset at people for giving their opinions because everybody's entitled to their own opinions. And I respect people's opinions. I will listen to them. I don't have to agree with them, just like they don't have to agree with mine. But I will give them the respect and allow them to feel the way they feel because it's their right as a human being. And like I said, I've apologized. I am working effortlessly at making sure that there's justice, and I will continue to do so no matter what anybody says about me. That was my goal in the beginning, and it will be my goal in the end is to always make sure that the two little girls are safe. And I honestly do not believe they're safe when they're with their father. So, plain and simple, that's where I'm at. And hopefully that cleared some stuff up. I know there's gonna there's a handful of people in here that's never gonna trust me, and it's okay. It's okay, guys. I'm never gonna meet you. You're never gonna meet me. You're never gonna meet Cora, just like I'm never gonna meet Cora. We're literally on a blue app or on YouTube or whatever platform you use on social media,
Mhm.
protecting a woman that none of us are ever going to meet because it's the right thing to do. Plain and simple. It's the right thing to do. And
Exactly.
I will continue on with my fight and make sure that there's justice. And like I said, I'm working with the FBI, I'm working with the police. There is a very big investigation going on. And once again, I just want to say before I get off of here, if you've ever been sent the videos or pictures, and there's a lot of them, please go report it to your local police because this is a lot bigger than you all think on social media. Secondly, once again, I will apologize for anything I ever said or did towards Korra Obidi. I mean that full hearted that I was wrong. I know I was wrong. You guys can crucify me all you want on the internet. You cannot crucify me any more than what I've done to myself. Okay. And I've paid the price. Believe me, I've paid the price because I've had Justin's little clan for over a year dragging me, my family, my work, you name it, they've done it. They've done it. So it is what it is. I'll continue on with what I'm doing. And other than that, everybody just all you can do is support Cora. Just be there and
Yeah,
support.
Kim, look at this comment. Karen said, Kim, you didn't investigate about the children. Your investigation, you was investigating to find horrible things to get the children away from Cora, direct in doctor's hands, and today see what happened. So the question, going by what Karen said, I'm gonna ask Kim. Kim, when you saw that video, did you report immediately when you saw the video on the group?
I didn't get no, that I wasn't part of that group. That was Crystal's group. The
Okay.
group I was in was back in March and April, and that was just a whole bunch of people on there 24/7, bing, 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 bing. You know, I was working full days and taking care of my animals and my daughter and everything else, and I would hop on whenever I had a little bit of free time. Um, and it was the same old repetition, you know, trying to get her deported, calling CPS, all the
Hmm.
same stuff. The WhatsApp groups, no, I have people that were in those groups that are contacting me now, giving me evidence, showing me things. And I'll tell you what, Justin's in those groups. And Crystal's very much was the head of all that stuff. She would collect money, she would collect items for the girls, tell everybody it had to be sent to her. And then she would send it to Justin. And you know, it was child exploitation, plain and simple. It sure was. And
Wow.
he's still in groups. So this stuff is continuing on clearly, as you've seen. Somebody called the police on Cora the other day, right? When she
Okay,
was on.
see what Shayo said. Man is a brainwasher, so you can't put it all on Kim like that. If she find out later who he is, she jumped out his mess. Thank God for that. I do appreciate that she moved away. Yes, I still
Oh,
do
I
appreciate that.
literally was done. I was really done for the last 3 weeks that I dealt with him. I was done, but I was just letting him hang himself by telling me stuff. And I was just screenshotting everything. I saved everything, guys. I literally have saved everything. There's not one conversation that I haven't had that I did not save it. And the same with his mother, and the same. I've been collecting everything on Crystal. Crystal deleted 17 months of her page to hide stuff. I have it all. I have it all. She's had the police call me so many times trying to file charges on me. You guys don't even know what I have been through because
Kim, can you respond to what Missy said here?
the story's still littered with lies, saying she was only with Justin for 7 weeks, but she previously admitted to finding Cora during Athena's birth. The this is exactly, yes, I can explain that. Cora came up on my feed. She was in her kitchen, very pregnant, cooking, and Athena was with her. And I was like, oh, wow, that lady's really pregnant. I mean, she was huge. And she was dancing, and I was like, damn. I didn't watch it but 5 minutes. Then she came up on my feed. She was in an empty swimming pool, and Justin was setting up lights. And he drug her across that room in that empty pool. And I'll never forget thinking, if I was in labor, I would punch my husband. Okay. And I was like, this is cool. She's going to give birth. Let's watch this. Well, I would get on and off trying to see if she, was ready, if she was crowning yet. And then I finally just gave up. Okay. That was that. The next time she came across my feed, she was literally pulling a full size crib out of a U-Haul that was packed full of clothes and stuff. And the thought in my head was, didn't she just have a baby? She shouldn't be lifting that. And I was honestly sitting there going, damn, she's strong. Because this thing had stuff piled in it. It wasn't just a full blown crib that was completely put together. It was filled with stuff. So I watched a couple minutes and I was like, oh, they must have split up. Then he came across my feed and it said Dr. Justin Dean. And I recognized him from that video when he was dragging her in that pool. So I watched and I put a comment in the comment section. Can't remember what it said. It was nothing about Core or anything. I just put a comment. That's when that Mary Smith reached out to me. And then we started talking. We probably talked for maybe 3 or 4 days before I woke up in the morning and was put into a group that she started. Then that group dismantled because they claimed there was a mole in it. And I was like, oh, thank God for that, right? And then I woke up the next morning and boom, I was in a group again. And I said, what is this? And Marzina Walsh popped in and said, I started a new group. There was a mole. And I have the proof of that, the proof of all that. But anyway, this went on and on. The same stories, the same crap, repetition, repetition, repetition. That's when I was like, I don't have time to be sitting here in these groups. I'm just going to reach out, which I did, and said, hey, can you do me a favor? I'm being told that these kids are being sexually exploited. Dot, 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 dot. Can you can you do me a favor? That's how that all came about. And then I reached out to his mother. And then that's when she said, oh, yeah. this Zoe is helping us out. She has been a prison guard for 20 years and her boyfriend's a cop. And I said, I don't think so. I saw, I can't remember where, but I saw criminal records. And she was like, you don't remember where? And I go, no, I just remember it coming across. And I said, I can look and see if I could find it. And I dug and dug and dug. And I finally found it. I think it was on Lucia Corey's page, actually. And I screenshot him and sent him to her. And she said, oh my God, I'm going to send these to Justin. Well, here's the thing. At this point, I did not know. I didn't even find out until November that Crystal had been there during that time. And Crystal was there from October 28th to November 6th. That's when I found out all that. So I did not know any of that stuff. I haven't spoken to Justin since, what was it, April 6th or something like that. I'd have to look at the last text when I literally sat there and drilled him for an hour and said, you lied about this, you lied about that, you lied about this. And he got pissed off and said, don't ever text me again. If I lose my kids, it's because of you. I never messaged him again, ever. So to say I was involved in 2 years, not true, because I literally didn't even get involved until March and April of last year. That doesn't add up. It's not 2 years.
All right. Thank you so much, Paris Sabu. I've missed you so much. Beautiful. How are you keeping up? Guys, you guys are watching and nobody's liking my live stream. Like this video, share, and leave us your comment in the comment section. And we've been listening to Kim Baker. She's been telling us some of the things that transpired in the group that was formed to deport Korra. A lot of things she shared today, and she's also rendering her apologies for getting involved to those groups in the first place without doing her due diligence. Like I said always here, before you get yourself involved in something you know nothing about, find out, do your due diligence, investigate, verify information before you run with it. And I sincerely apologize. I sincerely appreciate all your time here. There was I think it was Miss Lizzie. Liz said, my goal is to get those Nigerians in the UK like Self-Love, Miriam, Lolo, all deported and arrested. Unfortunately, most of them are citizens, so they can be deported. But sincerely speaking, what those women did to Korra, I can't even begin to imagine.
Missy, I was never in Justin's group for a year. That's not true. And I can prove to you. I can prove if y'all would like. I will send the messages to the blogger right here. I will send the messages. Just because somebody comes up on my feed doesn't mean it was a brand new live. I have stuff on Korra. I have stuff on all kinds of bloggers that come up that are old videos. I literally just told you what videos came up. Whether they were new or old, I don't know. I just know when I got involved, Korra was already in her apartment and Justin was living in his apartment when I started talking to Justin. How long they have been split up, I don't know. But I'm telling you what videos came up on my feed.
Wow. So now, and everyone here, hi guys, you guys will now heard from Kim. They have a Facebook page, Facebook group. They have WhatsApp groups. We don't even know the levels of the WhatsApp group. And Mr. Korra Obidi is part of all the groups they created, all to bring Korra down. One person, simply because Korra married this guy and they got divorced. That was the only crime Korra committed. She got divorced. Because I don't see any other reason why the agenda was to deport her, get her thrown out of Facebook. I don't see any other reason. As far as I'm concerned, I want to believe it's money, it's financial reason that moved Mr. Korra Obidi to have gotten himself into what he got himself. Look at how he's looking. Is it looking good for him in the court? It's definitely not going to look good for him. Up till right now we speak, he has not made a live stream calling out the woman that came to his home to videotape the children and shared on WhatsApp group. And when I talk about him to do something that a father would do, protect your children, some silly people will come to my comment section to leave me a comment. If you love this man so greatly, book him therapy session. This guy needs healing. He has admitted in his court document that his mental health is shattered. He needs healing. Book him session. Tell him to get out of social media. You got restraining order against Korra, but you're still talking about Korra. You form multiple groups, women, strangers. And again, I want to ask him, Mr. Korra Obidi said that Madam Crystal is the mother's friend. Is that true?
Well, Crystal reached out to his mother and was talking to her in the beginning, and then she connected Crystal with Justin. But
Okay,
they
that's how they became friends.
she's never met her. No, she's never met her. Crystal reached out to her to try to get in good with Justin.
Okay. All right. All right. I want to believe I've answered a lot of questions today. Let's see
And,
if there is anyone I'm
and
missing.
let me just say, Missy, I'm not talking about March this year. March of last year, March and April of last year is when I was dealing with Justin. And I believe it was April 6th was the last day I talked to him. Not this year, 2024. We're talking 2023. So if you thought I was talking about March of this year and that I had been working with Justin for a year, no, absolutely not. I can show you. Reach out to me. By all means, reach out to me. I will send you a date stamped where he said to me, do not ever contact me again. I will show you the last day I was in a group. It was last year, not 2024. If you guys if you want proof from me, all you have to do is reach out to me. Reach out to me. I have no problem showing you.
All
I have
right. So we can't continue going back and forth. I want us
yeah.
to, make some progress here. And like I said, I believe in second chances, and I believe Kim has learned her lesson. Now she's being dragged. I've talked about Kim being dragged by Madam Crystal here as well. I talked about the women in the WhatsApp group being fighting each other. I've talked about Miriam, but you can see now the women did not just stop at WhatsApp group. They were also Facebook groups, all to pull Korra down. If Korra being alive today and still doing well mentally is just by the grace of God, sincerely speaking, because I don't know if I can have all these people fighting me for no just cause and I'll still have the courage to come on Facebook and smile and dance. I don't know how Korra does it, but it's just the grace of God. So if you love Korra, this is the time to say prayers for him. Uphold her in your prayers because the battle she has fought and the battle she's still fighting and will continue to fight is now coming out in the open. And I'm glad, to be honest with you, I'm glad that Kim was part of that group. Now we are hearing the real story, not from strangers, but from horse's mouth. So there is always something good at the end of a tunnel. So let's not look at it as all bad. If she wasn't in that group, most of the things she's saying wouldn't have been made open. So let's look at it that way. And if you can find it somewhere in your heart, please forgive, okay? So we can move forward. We can't be going back and forth, back and forth. Let me see what Hajara said. Hajara said that Kim is better than the unrepentant scammer Longmouth. I might forgive her, but I will not forget what they did. Exactly. We can forgive as Christians, even if you're not a Christian. I believe you believe in divinity. Forgive, but you still not forget. That means when you're remembering it, you now say, okay, I don't want to fall a victim. I don't want to make mistake, but you have forgiven. So you yourself will not have the burden because when you fail to forgive, you're carrying a heavy burden on yourself. So it's not right. And I want us to look at it from that angle. Kadil said, you put a comment first time he came up your feed. What was the comment that stood out for you to quickly be put in the group? See, sincerely speaking, I don't want to hear all of that, honestly. Let's see if there is anything I'm forgetting. Let's see. No, Mrs. says, so from seeing Atina's bat and seeing Korra kicked out, you sat quiet and did nothing for a whole year. More lies. Oh, come on, Missy. No, no, no. Let's not go there, please.
You
We
know
could
what?
forgive.
See,
No, Kim, let's not go there. I
all
don't
it
want back and
is,
forth.
they don't even have to forgive me is all I want to say, but you should
Let's,
really let
let's not
go.
go there,
You should
please.
just really let go of the hate in your heart for me because hatred is a horrible thing. Don't hate's not a good thing. It's not a good thing, guys.
All right. We could forgive, but to forget Korra gave birth in a foreign country and you women terrorize her. You, may God My God will judge them. Their children are good. Korra gave birth in the US, so I don't know. Lord have mercy. There is still people believing that the man lies. Where is
Oh,
this?
absolutely. He has a lot of people that still believe him.
That believe he doesn't lie.
Oh, yeah. He's still got a whole lot of people in these little groups with him.
Wow. Wow. All right. So I guess I got all your questions, and I want to thank him especially for coming out today. At least the UK, the UK is strict with immigration law and cyberbullying. Lolo and Miriam and others could be deported or arrested under the UK law. Deported if they are not citizens. Do they deport their citizens as well? I don't know, but you can tell me. I don't know that law, but Americans don't deport their citizens. They deport, residents. And if they are citizens, I mean, you just have to charge them with the offense they committed, and that's what I know. She got it from someone who threw her away a week after giving birth. All mothers should be supporting Cora, not beating her down, not after doing that. Exactly. See, I don't want to even sometimes I suppress that video of Cora crying and after 4 days of giving birth. Sometimes I suppress the video when she will come out and her boobs will just be soaking. She doesn't have her baby to breastfeed. Those are the memories I don't want to keep remembering. I don't want to keep remembering that of Cora. So when I see her dance and smile and laugh, that's the one I take to replace the pain. Because when Cora was going through that pain, especially when she could not breastfeed her child, not because she was sick or because she can't reach her, but because her child was taken away from her. I don't like remembering those memories. I try to see her dancing and take the dancing and smiling tab to replace the pain that I watched on social media. And to be honest with you, I'm glad Kim is taking a new leaf. I'm really happy to hear that. But we should not forget our roles as human beings. We should stop the hate. Love is easier and very simple to do, but hate takes a lot from you, a lot of emotions, a lot of muscles, a lot of energy to hate on someone. I don't see anything Cora did particularly to all this bunch of women. That's what I call them. And most of them are old enough to be Cora's mother, but they all ganged up against Cora to deport her, to kick her out of Facebook, to take monetization away from her, to take food away from her table. Cora hasn't done anything. As far as the country America is concerned, she's a law abiding resident of California. She's a tax paying resident of California. I don't think she has been committed to prison for any crime. So she hasn't done anything that will warrant strangers to come out for her just like that. So the first thing that comes to my mind, this is America. If you're having a problem and the first they look at you, they will decide immediately without hearing you out. They decide which angle they are going to follow without hearing you out. And that's what happened to Cora. So if you're still here and listening to me, and after hearing all the things that Kim shared today, you are still hating on Cora, think again. If you're still there defending a woman that went to Mr. Korra Obidi's house and videotaped the children and shared on WhatsApp group, get ready for Title 18 of US Code. That is the section of the law they are going to use to prosecute all of you. I made a video, speak up for baby A. Watch it. We read the sections together and everything that they covered in that section. Whether you shared the video, whether you stored the video, whether you downloaded it, whether you watched, all of you will fall into those sections of the law. There is no two ways about it. Mr. Korra Obidi came here to debunk the whole thing, telling us it was Photoshop, telling us FBI cleared it. We are looking forward to the case in court so that we can hear whether FBI indeed cleared those videos to be nothing but simple a child's video. That's what he said. I want to believe all of you. I answered all your prayers. Okay, I should read your comments. Which one did I miss? Sorry, let me see quickly. Teresa, let's see the comment I missed. Is it this one? God have mercy. There are still people believing in that man's lies. Is that a comment? Let me know if that's a comment because yeah, I put it up before. I put it up before. I think that's the comment you're referring to because I don't see another one. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the comment. I think that's the comment. All right, you did the right thing to apologize, Kim. Not many would do that. Absolutely. I believe that. And I think I've read this one as well. She got divorced from someone who threw her away. Okay, I've read this one for doing, not after doing that to her. Let me see what Tena is saying. She got divorced from someone who threw her away a week after giving birth. All mothers should. Okay, I've read that. Lolo was a cleaner with NHS and she lost her job because of bullying. Whoa. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, Hannah. Hannah, thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you. With someone is no drama when moving on. Hashtag no eyes. Absolutely no eyes. We should concentrate on that. I've made a video about it and hopefully they will get justice. I mean, the children will get justice. She asks why we are treating her worse than we treated self-love. If it could be because of her color of skin, that is guilt tripping. Okay, I get you. And already answered the reason why. Somebody also said it here. Self-love was just bad mouthing Korra, but she never hired a PI to investigate Korra. She was not planning on how to deport Korra from America. So um, it is what it is. Believe me, one morning on Korra's life, I made a comment which KO didn't quite understand the comment, and her expression changed to sadness. The MF was in my inbox in 2 seconds. Wow, I still have it in the message. Hannah, who are you referring at? Who was in your inbox in 2 seconds? If you're still here, can you let me know? Okay. Yeah, they destroyed Korra's income. Kim, I guess you know that, right? Right now, Korra doesn't make money on Facebook. And I hope every member of that group, they're happy, right? They're happy that they did that. They reported Korra's pay. They kept on reporting it. Are they truly happy that that is happening to Korra? And they claim they love the children. You're
Yeah.
taking the income away from the mother and you're claiming to love the children. It
Yeah,
doesn't
because
make
they
sense.
say is, oh, she's not, she's just a scammer. She's a scammer. She's a scammer. That's what they say. She's a scammer. She begs, begs, begs for money. You know, and I've said this. She's a single mother raising two girls. She's from a completely different country. She doesn't have family. Okay, she's got LA mom and stuff, but I'm talking her family, her blood family's still in Nigeria. She's
Mhm.
doing everything she can to make sure there's a roof over her kids' head, clothes on their back, food in their mouths, and that they go to the proper schools. She look, she has the personality to come online. Why wouldn't she be a blogger? That is a job. It is a job. People are keep saying it's not a job to be a blogger. Do they realize there are millionaire bloggers out there? It is a job,
Exactly.
you know,
Exactly.
but they want to say, oh, it's scamming. Every blogger I watch, and believe me, there's lots of cute little families and stuff I watch, they all have stars. They all say, oh, I dropped a link. They all, everybody does it. That's, and I said it before, if you're a waitress, you get a tip at the end for serving people. It's no different than when you're on a live. If people want to tip you, there's nothing wrong with it.
Look at what Hannah said. So you made a comment that was misunderstood by Korra, and the next second, Mr. Korra Obidi was on her inbox. You see how he recruits people. So
If
once
it's him, then it was Marion. Marion did the same thing. She had a standard message because a lot of people reached out to me and sent me, and it was the same exact message. It was like cut and pasted. Thank you for supporting Justin. Da, 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 da. If you'd like to join our group, yeah, same thing. When Marion was working with them, they do. They watch her videos, and if they see anybody on her videos that will put a hate comment towards her, they reach out to them immediately and yank them into their group, and then start feeding them stories to work with them.
wow, wow. And I really wonder if you have something to say, Kim. Let me hear your opinion. What why do you think Miriam switched and stopped supporting Mr. Korra Obidi?
Oh, he cut her off because of Frida. I'm sure
Oh,
of it. See, Justin like Justin never told me that Crystal had been out there twice, okay? He never told Mary and Crystal had been out there twice either. Then when he got involved with Frida, Miriam was, all up talking to Justin's mom, talking to Frida and everything else. And Frida didn't want Justin talking to anybody. So they were all turning on each other, turning on each other. People that are in the groups have come to me and told me, you know, it, that's where it all lied. And for some reason, Frida and him got something weird going on there where he actually threw Miriam under the bus, which I never thought that would ever happen because I'm telling you, he worshipped her.
Wow. Wow.
So that's how that all happened. And I am shocked that she claims she's for the kids. She's for the kids. She's for the kids. If she's so for the kids, then why has she not put all her evidence out there? She keeps saying, oh, after court, after court, after court. Oh, okay. It's always after court. Well, come on. You claim that he's a horrible person. So put it out there. Why don't you help in court by putting the proof out there? Help Korra and the girls in court if it's really about helping them. Then put the proof out there so she can use it for court. Or send it to her. You don't even have to put it on social media. Send it to her. I've sent so much evidence to her, it's not even funny.
Okay, look at what Liz put out here. Liz, sincerely, it baffles me why these women we are fighting for Mr. Korra Obidi. It baffles me. I don't know. Kim, do you have anything to say about what Elise said here?
Well, I'm laughing because she's at a Polish criminal family. Yeah, I don't understand either. In all honesty, if these people dealt with him the way I did, like on a daily basis, talking to him on the phone or texting him, it shouldn't take them very long to figure him out because it didn't take me for very long. So, and unless he's just texting them, like, through his groups or whatever, that's one thing. But if they're physically speaking to him, which I know there are several of them that have been with him for 2 years, because I have people that are in those groups, guys, that are telling me everything that's going on. So I know what's going on in these groups that still exist. I'm being sent screenshots and I'm forwarding them all to the FBI and the police. So let me tell you, it's still going on. I do not know why they still support him. With all the stuff that he's put out there, he's pretty much hung himself as far as I am concerned. All the things he's said, all the things he's done, just like the man nanny, she admitted she took those videos, but then he wants to come on and say the FBI called him and said it was Photoshop. That's funny. Tell me why the FBI still has an open investigation then. Tell me. And then he turns around and claims that the video was somebody else's. It was JC from that other family, right? Because not self-love, what the heck's her name? Gracious Vlog made that video and involved that other family because her brother was in his own hurt feelings from not being around his kids. And then he rolled with that, right? And then he turned it into, I was home and I told her to videotape them throwing tantrums. He was not home during those times. That's a lie. The only time he was is one day he had the one tall, she's a model, I think, lady at his house that she was using, donating her body to science. And we heard baby A bawling her eyes out. And he went and looked and he goes, oh, she's with the nanny. Yeah, that was when that nanny was there again, another time. But other than that, he was not home. Think about it, guys. She was there during Halloween. Do you remember him walking the streets of LA? He had just done a meeting and said that he was working with a brand. That was Copperfit. Then he went to a Halloween store and was looking at costumes for the girls. If he was home while she was babysitting.
So Kim, since you know this family so well, look at what Liz is saying here. Liz said the parents are Polish immigrants. The dad served 3 years, brother 10. Mom had him allegedly in prison. Is any of these things true?
His brother was in prison for 10 years for stealing cars and lighting them on fire. He did tell me that. His mother has a criminal record of tax evasion because I've seen those public records. And the father had served time in prison. I've seen those public records. So there's no denying any of that. I didn't see the brother's public records, but he told me why his brother went to prison. Him and some other guys, would steal cars and light them on fire. And that's why he's serving time, because it was multiple vehicles, not just a couple.
That's a serious crime.
Yeah.
It's like those people that go to throw fire in churches and buildings. That's a serious one. So, Kim, I guess when you did your private investigation, you saw all of this, but was that when you backed out?
When I backed out is okay. So he told me this whole video story. He was trying to get us to get a teddy bear with a webcam in it. He was doing all this stuff. And then he tried to tell me that she was going to run to Nigeria and kidnap the girls, that she was probably going to have LA mom take them to Mexico and then flying from there because Athena didn't have her passport. And I was like, no, that's not true. And I said, she's cutting watermelon up right now. I don't think she's returning the girls to, because now you have to remember all this SA stuff was going on. Okay. And he was like, no, 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 no. Marion told me she just went to the store and bought cases of diapers and she was packing them. I said, that's absolutely not true. I just watched her video. She walked to the store and got one package of diapers.
So
And
when you said Miriam, that's the Miriam that
yeah,
was on the
well,
other group,
that was the lady that helped him with all his ex
the
parte.
CPS. So at
Yeah.
this point, you guys belong to one group to be talking to each other.
Now, I was just talking to him physically on the phone or text between me and him on our phones.
Okay.
Um, and then he goes, no, Marion wouldn't lie. Marion wouldn't lie. And I said, well, I'm telling you, she didn't buy a bunch of diapers. That's not true. And then he texted me and said, what a bitch. And I said, what? And he said, do you have her address? And I was kind of shocked he didn't have her address. And then that's when he told me that the cops were on their way to her house. She wasn't returning the kids, and that he was on his way to the LAX airport. And I thought to myself, why are you going to LAX? Like, it's a huge airport, You're not going to find her in LAX. You're just not going to. And then he said the cops went to her house. They couldn't get in because I guess it's like you have to put a code in.
Mm-hmm.
So they just waited outside. And then she came out for her Uber driver and they questioned her. And she said the kids were upstairs with the nanny. They were fine and she was not returning them. And she'd deal with it when she got back from Nigeria. And then he sat at the airport. And then he claimed he went to the police and da da da. I mean, the story went on and on and on. Well, I was already questioning him because of the whole SA stuff. None of it made sense to me. And then that's when it got real. He went to the police, he went to an investigator. They were knocking LA mom's door down. The lies continued and continued and continued. And I just let him tell all of his stories. And then I called him out on them all. And that was the end of it.
Wow. Look at what Tena is saying here. She said, Kim, did they take those pictures of the girls for financial gain? Or was it to set Korra up to make it seem like she was trafficking the girls?
I can't tell you what is behind Man Nanny's thoughts because she sexualizes everything. Um, I do, however, in my opinion, believe that she is the one that filled Baby Jay's mind with things that she told her father, if that even happened. I do know the following week she told her mother things because I heard the audio because he played it to me. I think those were all planted in Baby Jay's head. The Man Nanny. Um, I know for a fact that she told people in her groups that they had to send all money, all gifts to her, which made no sense to me. Why would you get free shipping for Amazon to send it to her so that she could turn around and pay cash to send it to him in California? She has since had many of those items posted on the state college website selling them on the buy sell trade site. So the items that were collected that were supposed to be sent to the girls, she is now selling for cash.
Wow.
So
Wow.
I don't know how much of it he received, but I do know that he was sent emails saying, these are receipts. Did you receive this? And he has not responded. Matter of fact, he's blocked some of the people that have emailed him that were in groups with her.
Wow.
So what does that tell you? He is protecting her over and over and over again. And why would you protect her if she was doing all the scamming and you weren't involved with it? So So what is, I mean, you know, you're going to think whatever you think. We're all going to think whatever we think and make our own opinions. But I'm telling you facts. And in my opinion,
Mhm.
I think he was very much involved, you know, because it was um, the same when I dealt with him. He said to me, oh, you know, he went and took baby J from the school when she didn't return him. And then he called me and he was like, put her on the phone to talk to me. And then he sent me videos. Well, he sent the same videos to Lolo, and Lolo posted them on her subscribers. And I had people that were in subscribers, and she would say, drop the link. And then she would show videos and pictures of the girls. So everything was for a financial gain. So, yeah, that's
Hmm.
exploiting the children for money.
Wow. And then Ten also said, Lord, now that you said that, I think he probably put a small camera or recorder in the kids' toys to bring to Korra's home to listen in. Was that really a thing? Was there any, nanny cam, in
Wanted,
the.
he did one through the law office, but they're very, very expensive. And they were like, no, like, you know, we're not sending that. But yeah, I mean, he claimed that these videos, Cora had men come in there and they were making videos and she was selling them in Mexico. And so they were like, well, then get a subpoena and have cameras put in her house while she's in Nigeria. But we're not sending you a teddy bear cam. If that's the case, then you need to go about it legally.
Wow. I'm happy you guys didn't do, because it would have been invasion of somebody's privacy and it's a big deal in court.
Oh, it would all had to go through the police and stuff. Just can't do that kind of stuff. And you
Mhm.
don't even know how many times when people say, "Why didn't you report it? Why didn't you report it? Why didn't you report it?" I was dealing with police officers. Believe me, they knew everything that was going on. They knew everything that was going on. That's why I'm saying it came back like, "Oh, you're just a liar," and he was called out on it, and he did not like that at all.
All right. So I really appreciate your time with us today, Kim. And Tena said he's protecting Madam Crystal because she has the mother of all receipts on him. He
Absolutely.
got the big band on him being a blackmailer, sick people. All right, Kim, see, my platform is a place where we try to unlearn and relearn and, create
Yeah.
awareness. With
Yeah.
your experience for strangers you met on social media, you embrace Mr. Korra Obidi with your both arms, thinking you are doing justice for him, and then doing all of those against Korra. What will be the lesson you're going to teach my audience today from your own experience? Where how should handle people they meet online? Please,
Okay.
I
First,
believe you're in the best place to describe that.
first and foremost, don't trust anybody. Get to know a person. Let me just give reference. Like Karen Rouse, we've talked on the phone numerous times. She reached out. We've gotten to know each other, and I love her to death. You know what I mean? Many people have reached out. I've told people if you want to get to know the real me, because guys, you can be whoever you want to be on the internet. Okay, you can come on and say you're this or that or do this or that. You might even be the biggest bully online and the sweetest person in real life. You know what I mean? That's going through some shit in their life, and they're going out and taking it out on the internet. First and foremost, do not trust anybody unless you get to know them completely, like as a whole person, not just somebody off the internet. Okay, be very, very careful. Also, be very, very careful because Justin's group, they're very smart. They will come at you and pretend like they are core supporters and try to get you talking. And I'm telling you right now, be very careful. Secondly, always do your research. Do not be stupid like I was. Do your research. If you're going to get involved in this kind of a drama, go and do your research on both people because you will kick yourself in the ass like I have for the past year. Honestly, uh, I feel like an idiot. I really do. I feel like an idiot that I didn't go and look at Cora's whole entire life, get to know who Cora was as a person, get to know who Justin was. In my mind, it was, oh, I've got to save these kids because I'm going to save the world. And then I got wrapped up with their father, who is crazy. And look what it got me. Look what it got me. So just be very careful and mindful of what you say because here's the thing. One of the reasons I deactivated We Move was because, yeah, I would make funny videos and this and that and that. But in all honesty, I do not want to be the root of anybody's depression, no matter who it is. If
Mhm.
I dislike the person or like them, I never want to be the root of somebody being depressed or pushing them over the edge to do something crazy. And I really feel that he is at a point in his life where it wouldn't take much to push him to do something crazy, because I know the things he told me he would do if he was ever going to lose his kids. I don't want to be the person to sit back and go, God, was it something I said or did? Was it a video I made of him? I never want to be the reason that he does act out. So I backed away for the simple fact that I see he's at his breaking point and he's capable of anything right now. So just keep that in mind. Like, you don't know what somebody's going through off of social media. We all have our junk, okay? We all have our junk. No one's life is perfect.
Exactly.
And so don't bully people. Don't bully people, you know? It's just really it's not nice. We shouldn't bully people. I'm guilty of it and I'm done with it. I don't want to bully people. I don't
Guys,
want to.
you guys heard Kim Baker advising you, don't buy a problem you have no idea of. Don't inherit enemies because of your favorite. Don't join groups that the intention from the get-go is all wrong. Now that you've heard it from someone who has been there, done that, and now advising you. She's saying don't bully people because she's been there. She did all of that. Now she knows better. Before you run with a case, make sure you verify those information. Make sure you get your facts right. We are hearing from Kim. Kim used to be a member of Mr. Korra Obidi's team. She clarified that she did not belong to the WhatsApp group. Rather, she belonged to the Facebook group that was solely Caucasian women trying to deport Korra back to Nigeria. You heard from the horse's mouth, and now she has repented. She has sought for forgiveness from Nancy and Korra and every other person that felt offended by her action. And she's doing the right thing, trying to help the investigation. You also can turn a new leaf. It's not late for you to do the right thing. If you've been part of those dragging Korra for the past 2 years, this is the time for you to turn a new leaf. It's not a big deal that Korra married and it did not work out. A lot of people divorce every day in this country. A lot of people marry, and when it's not working out, they go their separate ways. Why are you trying to penalize Korra, somebody you haven't met, somebody you know nothing about, just because you don't like the color of her skin or just because you don't like the way she dresses? Korra is a full grown woman. She can take decisions by herself. She does her things. She pays her taxes. She's a law abiding resident of California. And if she has not committed crime in the eyes of the law, who are we to decide? God hasn't made us deputy Jesus. He hasn't made us the judge. Let's leave the judge for the judge in the court. Let's leave prosecution for the prosecutors to prosecute. Let's leave these things. Let the court take its rightful place. If Mr. Korra Obidi did all these things that are being spilled now, collecting money because sharing the children's picture and collecting money in return, approving for them to share the videos, and because those people were his donor, everything is going to play out in court. And I must appreciate MTA. I've been calling you. Kim has been here for over an hour with us. The moment you left, she came in. So Kim,
Yeah.
MTA is the person that comes here all the time to tell me more about you. Even when I was challenging the things I heard saying, no, Kim did this, did that, she has been the person said, no, Kim pulled out when she realized AYZ, and this is what Kim is doing now to help the case.
Yeah, she
Yes,
comes to
MTA.
my
Yes,
morning coffee time. She comes to my morning coffee time. I'm
yes.
just do my own thing. I'm trying to not be part of the saga. I will always talk about what's going on with Man Nanny. I will not let that go. And it's like I told the police the other day, when I was talking to him, I said, until this case is finally brought to justice, I will always talk about it. They watch my page. They watch my page. They even said, you're not doing anything illegal. Don't worry about it. Keep doing you. And that's what I'm doing. There's certain things that I can't say because the FBI is involved, but I very much am involved with the police and the investigation going on, and I will make sure there's justice at whatever cost. And that's that. I'm working hard at this because I will get justice for those little girls for what was done to them, plain and simple. And what was done to Korra, because ultimately it's her child, or children, I should say, um, that were exploited. And clearly the father doesn't care because he's still protecting the person that was exploiting him, and he was part of it. So there will be justice, I assure you guys. And once again, just be real careful, guys, what you talk about on the internet. Like, I see people making comments about unaliving and stuff, and I know people get mad and frustrated, and you say things out of frustration, but they take that stuff very, very seriously. Sometimes I see people leave those comments and I'm like, oh God, you can't take that back. Don't say that. I know you don't mean it and you're just saying it, but the police and the FBI take that stuff seriously. So be careful what you're saying out there, guys. And once again, really, I dealt with this man. I'm telling you, he's at his breaking point. You can see the cray cray in his eyes. It does not pay to go after him right now because ultimately it can result in the children being harmed. And I don't ever want that on my conscience, ever.
Okay. Another thing I will say here, Kim, I've been trying to speak to the so-called people that claim to love him. In all of these things they were doing, it was just against Korra. Nobody is talking about how to get this guy medical help. He's claiming his mental health is shattered. Why are they not getting him some therapy session to see if
Yeah.
they can help him?
Yeah. Well, let me tell you what, he's playing that card just like the man nanny she put in her, letter, her cease and desist letters that were sent to me, that now she's in therapy for PTSD. They're trying to use that card that they are mentally traumatized. That's what they're both playing right now, guys, to try to make it look good in court. Do they not realize what they've done to Korra? You guys think just because she comes on and dances and smiles, and you can see the facial expressions change sometimes when she reads the comments, because sometimes I'm like, don't read the comments, don't read the comments, and then you could tell instantly she's sad. Can you imagine? I know how many nights I've cried myself to sleep over these people coming after me, and I don't even get a piece of what she's been through for years. I can't imagine how many nights she's cried herself to sleep. Probably every single night of her life for the past 2 years. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just because somebody comes on social media smiling does not mean this isn't affecting them. But him coming on and spewing all the hate and the lies, that is not a depressed person. That is a psychotic person, a person ready to break. If he was truly depressed, he would come on and you would see it in his face. Depressed. He would just be like, I can't take this anymore. Not coming on there going off and saying the things he has said about her. That's a crazy person. That's
All
a
right,
crazy
guys.
person.
I do appreciate all your time. All of you that came today, please like this video because I'm not seeing my like go on. Like, subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Follow me on Facebook if you haven't done that already. And again, Oyoyo Sword on YouTube has membership on. You can join my membership if you like what we are doing here. Here at Oyoyo Sword, we'll try to keep it straight. We'll try to keep it positive, and we try to create an awareness. We try to learn and unlearn. We learn from people's mistakes so that we wouldn't be joined as statistics. Now Kim has learned from her mistake. She has joined the part of statistics. I wouldn't want you to make the same mistake. There might be another person tomorrow that might have a case similar to what Mr. Korra Obidi are going through. Before you join to fight, do your right thinking, investigate, listen to them, watch them out, let them play it out for you. Then you can make up your own mind. Don't just run up on hearsay. And remember, ladies, before you join a WhatsApp group or join any group on Facebook or YouTube, before you do that, ask yourself two simple questions. What is the objective of this group? If the objective is not to lift your soul, to help you grow, to promote your business or enterprise, and also to support you positively, then you have no business being there. The second question you're going to ask yourself, what do I stand to benefit? If you're not benefiting anything that will promote your well-being, you have no business being in that group. I don't care who is forming the group. Take it from Oyoyo's word before you join a group. Because all these women that were in those groups, none of them is a Gen Z. You say, yeah, they take a decision without thinking. These are women that are very calculative, very intentional. They knew their game, they knew their plan, they knew the objective, they understood it. The campaign was deport Korra, kick her out of Facebook, take her children. So please, it might not be Korra's case. It might be another person's case. And we heard it from Kim. Kim gave us, based on practical example, what she has learned joining a group to fight somebody she has never met. I'm going to, if possible, I'm going to, um, get that particular advice she gave to our people here, and I'm going to put it out so anybody coming here will hear from the horse's mouth what it means to belong to a group and to learn your lesson. Don't fall into that trap tomorrow. No matter how palatable that group might look, don't fall in. If it's negative, don't join.
Anything you say in anything you say in a group, make sure whatever you say that you will not be ashamed of yourself if it ever gets put out there.
Exactly. Exactly. Make sure you say something. If they call you in the public, you'll be very confident to share the same thing. So know who you talk to, know what you say, know what you share, and know the group you belong to. Kim, what will be your last word for us so that we can call it a day?
Once again, I just want to say that I apologize for any wrongdoing I did, and guys, I'm just going to keep on fighting the good fight. And anybody that wants to support me and watch my coffee time, great. If not, that's okay too. Just everybody be careful out there because it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy.
All right, guys, you just heard it from an ex-member of Mr. Korra Obidi's group that we are meant to deport Korra. So if there is nothing else to learn from Kim. She saw that everything they put out there were all lies, no truth, and she took 363 degrees and she left the group. Do the same if you're still out there hating on Korra for no just cause. Do the same. Be a better person. Be a better citizen. Be a better mother, a better grandma. Be a better human being. With that, we have come to the end of today's live stream. Like I said, always, if you're a woman listening to me before you get into any relationship, watch out for red flags. If Korra had taken those red flags she saw in China, we will not be here talking about her. And secondly, if you're in any relationship, a man does not respect you, does not value you, calls you names, and disregard your opinion, you have no reason being in that relationship because once he gets to yes, I do, he's never going to change. And likewise, the men, if you're in a dating a woman and she respects none of your opinion, she disregards you and every of your moves, make sure you walk away. And when you take that step, do not look back. Don't say she apologized. He apologized. That's what brought Korra to where she is. Korra felt he was going to be a better person. At least he says he's sorry. No, no amount of sorry will make an adult change from the monster that he is already. Take that from Oyoyo's word. Don't make this mistake. And what have you learned today in our live stream? We were talking about statements Korra made, and then Kim came to open our eyes. And if you're watching me and you haven't liked this video, I wonder why. Why haven't you liked this video? Why are you not supporting Oyoyo? You've been listening to me for over an hour. You haven't like this video, share, leave me your comment. So guys, like I said, Korra came to warn her, those that don't like her, let me use the nice words because of the community guidelines, telling her, if you don't like the fact that I dress this way, if you're expecting me to change, I'm not going to change. Get used to it or you unfollow me. And that is a simple statement. If you don't like what she's putting out, unfollow her. And then again, if you love her, keep loving her. Another thing I will say, if you truly love Korra, keep praying for her because now my eyes are open. Not only WhatsApp group, they have Facebook, they have different groups, and all their aims were to deal with Korra. Think about it. Korra is still somebody's daughter, somebody's sister, somebody's aunt, somebody's child. Okay? And at the same time, God's child. Let's take off our moral, whatever we want to judge her, why our own lives stinks like rotten egg. until you clean your own self. Do laundry on yourself before you start doing laundry on another person's home. So, guys, with that, I've come to the end of today's live stream, and I must appreciate Kim for being courageous to come in here and receive all the heat because people ask her tons of questions, which she tried to explain. I appreciate you and look forward to having you again. And definitely, I watch you, Kim, okay? I watch
Thank
you
you.
in your car videos. I do, but I don't leave comments, but I watch you.
All right, I'm gonna
Thank
leave
you.
the screen here, but hey, thank you for having me, and I hope I cleared some things up for some people. And you guys have a great night.
Yes, you did. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah, Hearts came. Are you there? Their public document for Cora Nancy case? Yes. There are documents. Kim already said she's providing those for Cora's case, and she has been with us for over an hour answering all the questions that my team here put up for her to answer. And I believe she did well explain her situation. And I asked everybody, she has taken a new leaf, so forgive her. I believe in second chances. And that's truly how life should be. People err. The Bible said, to err is human and to forgive is divine. Let the Spirit of God help us to forgive each other and to move on. And to those that love Mr. Korra Obidi that will come here to watch my video without liking my video, I have one word for you. If you love Mr. Korra Obidi, stop feeding him lies. If you love this guy, stop feeding him lies. Stop misleading him. His case is already in court. Let the court decide the case. Guys, like my video, please, if you're coming in. Like. Follow me on Facebook. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you truly love Mr. Korra Obidi, do well by him by telling him the truth. Tell him that the game is over. Let them go to court and iron this thing out. Tell him that he got a restraining order on Korra. Let him stop talking about Korra. And again, I'm telling all of you that claim to love him, if he put out educational content, go there, watch to the end, share, comment, invite your friends to watch his educational content. If he sees that educational content are moving for him, he will stop talking about Korra and start focusing on himself. But unfortunately, most of you lack the capability of doing the right thing because the heart is so evil, if I will put it that way. So if there is nothing that you learned today in my live stream, you heard it from Kim. Kim used to be a member of a group that was meant to deport Korra, and there were groups that were meant to, damage Korra's image on Facebook. Group that were preparing cases to take her children away. So many groups just for one person. So one person in a strange land that was trying to find her footing. Think about it. If Korra were to be your daughter, how would you have treated her? If she were to be your sister, your niece, how would you have treated her? If she were to be somebody that is not from Africa, would she have been treated differently? Ask yourself these questions and stop hating. Love is stronger than hate. Let's embrace love. And it takes nothing for you to love. Rather, it takes a lot of energy, a lot of muscle, a lot of bitterness for you to hate. Let's do good by each other, sincerely. Let's do good by each other. And Kim is telling you guys that catch up with you guys tomorrow on her Kim Coffee Time so you can hear her out. She's also pursuing a court case with one of the members of the group of Mr. Korobidi's group, all because of what? Lies. There was a question I forgot to ask Kim, and I'm going to ask her another time. Hopefully, she comes back again. And that question will be, why does she think that this her? Is it because of all the evidence she has that they're afraid she might present in court? That will be the next question I will ask Kim. I forgot to ask her why she was here. I want to thank all of you, especially. I don't want to go, but guys, I'm already tired. I've been talking for 3 hours. Thank God Kim came and saved me from all the talk because I would have been the one talking. So if you haven't liked my live stream, what are you waiting for? Like the live stream, share, leave me your thought in the comment section. And again, my membership is up. Like and join my membership if you like what we are doing here. Support me. Okay, Kim is still here. Kim said, ask, I'm here. Yeah, the question I wanted to ask that I forgot, why do you think they are coming after you? Is it because they are afraid that you might share some of the things you guys discuss in private? Was that the reason why Madam Crystal is coming after you? Okay, Kim is saying absolutely yes. They are afraid because of the document she has, evidence, the chat messages, the conversations, and all the records she has kept that might put them in big trouble when the case is finally heard in the court. So, guys, we are going to be following this case, and I will say let us be mindful and let us know that love is stronger than hate. Embrace each other. If we can show love to each other, it's going to be definitely a better world. Until I see you guys in my next live stream, like this video for me. And to my super chat, super sticker, guys, Gloria, God bless you real good for the super sticker. And Liz, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate all of you. Liz is also my member here. Join my membership because my members will be coming up with a topic that I'll be discussing on Friday. So join my membership to have an input in that segment that I'll be introducing here at Oyoyo's World. And Liz has already started by giving me a title. So we'll be discussing all of that in the coming days. And by Friday, we'll launch our first segment of Members Decide. Okay, until I see you guys in my next live stream. Thank you, guys. Tammy, I love you, Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. Everything being turned over and will come in out in court. Thank you, Kim, for providing those evidence. Hopefully, the case will go well. And if you love Korra, I mean it, every bit of it. Pray for her. That's the best you can do for her. What I heard this evening is mind blowing. It's unbelievable, but it's true. Aura Cora is a belly dancer and she's so proud of her body. Yes, exactly. Oh, you guys are coming now. Guys, I am so tired. Hannah, thank you. Hannah is just a new watcher. Thank you so much, Hannah. Thank you for all the questions you asked today. I really appreciate them. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Temi. Thank you. Thank you, all of it. I hate to go, but I've been sitting down for 3 hours. It's not good for my back. And I'm not sitting on a work chair that is a better form chair for your back. Praying for Cora. Thank you, Tana. Tana, tell me, I'm sorry. Tell me, if you go back and watch this video, you'll be shocked that not only WhatsApp women, they have Facebook group. So we'll be talking in the near future about most of these things. Unbelievable, but true. Unbelievable, but true. Thank you all that joined me today. Remember to subscribe, follow, turn on your post notification bell, and share this video. Let others get to hear. As always, if you love Mr. Korra Obidi, help him. Tell him the truth. Get him out of social media. Let him stop talking about his ex. It takes him nowhere. Until I see you guys in my next live stream, be well and take good care of yourself. Bye, everybody.